Kept him under control so he didn't miss the game. That's how it is. With light off. Oh. Thank you for everything. Hey, no more anthem. I appreciate y'all. JP, Eric, JQ, what it do? Jalen, Chris Ray. Hey, yeah, appreciate Lala D, man. We're going to meet her one day. Appreciate you out of Chicago. Yeah, man. What's up, Chris Ray? You out, man? Have a great night, big homie. Love is the word. Keno, Super Bros, man. I appreciate you. Supreme Tax, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking out the interview I had on the Boxing Voice, man, and supporting the movie too. Thank you. Don't forget, click the link in the pinned comments, checks and balances, and without further ado, the trailer.
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
X, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing around it.
I appreciate y'all coming in the building. Thank you guys so much. Checks and balances, man. Hopefully you shared it with your friends and family this 3-day weekend. Thank you guys for purchasing it. Extremely independent. I need independent support, man. So thank you guys. And yeah, let's move on, man. So I had a chance to yeah, Charleston is in the movie. I had a chance to visit the Boxing Boys today. Shout out to Ness, man. Ness has gone from the East Coast to Florida. What is it, New Jersey? Excuse me, New Jersey to Miami to now Las Vegas. And what's up, Gregory X? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the text as well. Yeah, man, it's great to see that he's still creating and not being settled, man. Because you got a lot of people really who just talk on the internet. You'll never see them. You never see them doing anything different. All they do is make videos. You know what I mean? And it's just beautiful to see progress, you know, growth. And shout out to everybody that's growing in real life. Well, the internet is real life per se, right? Shout out to everybody that's growing in real life, man. Give yourself a round of applause. You know, and everyone, and you know, it's just a beautiful thing, man. And I had a great time. I had a great time on that platform, man. I love when I don't know what questions are coming next, like, you know what I mean? And it was a clean interview too. He let the questions take care of themselves, you know, man. You ain't gotta use your motherfucking you ain't gotta use like your emotions. Let the question take care of itself, man, and let the interviewee give his true response. You know what I mean? So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I know I probably had a lot of questions in the chat. I should have, but we didn't have time for that because Mr. Haney came in, and shout out to Mr. Haney. Mr. Haney came in, great segue. Had a chance to talk to him for 3 minutes, and I know you guys, some of y'all may think, oh, I'm a Devin Haney hater. Far from it, you know. I'm all in on Devin Haney this weekend. Truly excited for this weekend. You guys know how I feel about the business. There's no need of rehashing that up. You know, I'll be glad to be proven wrong. You know, I'll be very happy to be proven wrong this weekend because I want Devin to win. I don't want to be right and Devin to lose. I mean, that would be ridiculous. What can we do with Cambosis with them belts, man? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I excited for this weekend as you guys are. It's Haney time, H Money. It's Haney time, H Money. And so it's Haney time. So we'll spend a lot of time talking about Devin Haney. Stevie Fulton is fighting this weekend as well. I don't know what PBC is doing. Did they interview him this weekend? Because that fight was in Brooklyn. So I'm pretty sure they should have. I don't even know what city is Stevie Fulton fighting in this weekend. I really have no idea what he's doing, where he's at. You know, Daniel Roman, myself and Daniel Roman's trainer, we train every morning together in the boxing gym. I didn't see him today because I didn't go, but tomorrow I will see him at 9:30 in the gym. They really believe they're gonna win. I told him, man, you got to tough out, man. The Armory. Oh, it's at the Armory. Thank you. Al Heyman is going back to the Armory. That's where Robert Easter won his first belt, I think, against Comey. You know, they both knocked each other down. Great fight. Oh, Minnesota. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the DC Armory. I'm sorry. So that's where they're at. So that means David Morrell is on that card. Is David Morrell on that card? If it's at the Armory, I don't know, but I'm glad I got a nightcap. You know, I think Devin is coming on a little bit early. You know, so yeah, man, we got action this weekend, man. Shout out to Bob Arum, Al Heyman, Eddie Hearn. Y'all have done a marvelous job the past 6 or 7 weeks at allowing the stars to be stars and allowing them to fight and pleasing the fans. I think we've had, how many fights have we had that we actually wanted versus the fights that, who cares? Boxing has been really good the past couple month and a half since April 1st, and I'm happy. And now we move on. Hopefully, what I think Steven Espinoza and Showtime is going to do is announce a schedule leading up to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. I think they got to do that. Was it maybe Jamal Charlo weekend? But they got, because June, July, August, September, you know. Facts, Gregory. He's a unified, undefeated champion who's beat 10 or 11 undefeated fighters. Yep, he's had a tough road. That young man has had a tough road, man, and I wish I was set up to do interviews, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I mean, I can give him a StreamYard link, but I don't want to do interviews with this background and stuff because the interviews last forever, and I don't want to do it like this. So I would have reached out, but I wish Stevie Fulton good luck. I'm definitely picking him. I told this trainer I'm picking Stevie Fulton, and that's what we're doing. We're rocking out with Stevie Fulton and Devin Haney this weekend. Both of them should be favorites. So, and what else? Oh yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I spoke loud and clear about the Devin Haney fight poster, right? I was like, this is some bull crap. You know, like, I don't want black men being portrayed like this to the world. And you know, when Fred goes something, he goes hard. And I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting, I did the post, and I was sitting on the couch. I was sitting on the couch in the living room, and I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna call Top Rank and let them know." So I called Top Rank, and I was like, "Man, that poster is kind of distasteful, you know, promoting Devin Haney like that to the world, like he's a rapper." You know, I didn't say negative. I was like, it looks like Devin Haney's more of a rapper than a fighter, and Kambosos is like a world leader and Devin Haney is just like some dude off the street, you know. So I said what I needed to say. It was less than a 5-minute phone conversation. It wasn't long at all. And 24 hours later, the fight poster gets changed. You know, it's real simple, man. Use your power, use your asset. Don't be afraid to make the call. Stand for something. You know what I mean? Making videos and say you make no, challenge the people that are in power. Challenge them. We sit on our hands too much and say, okay, I'll just take it. No, I ain't taking nothing. Devin Haney is a young champion and he should be represented as such. You know, Kambosos ain't a better man than Devin Haney. You know, I've seen Devin in multiple states do community service. So you can't sit here and be like Devin Haney is less than this man. And that's what people will believe, you know. Devin Haney ain't got no belts. He got jewelry on, but he ain't got no belts, you know. So the interviews be the best. Like, we really get to chop it up with all the people. Yeah, we back. I move in Friday, man. I move in Friday, and I won't have the full office up, but I'll have enough to go live on Sunday, and then over that next 30 days, I should have everything up and running in the shop, so it looks like what it needs to look like. So, yeah, I'm with you, Mr. X. Facts. Devin Haney's gonna put on the show, and hopefully he dominates the second half of the fight. You know what I mean? Hopefully he dominates the second half of the fight, and Devin Haney kind of fades 10 through 12. He gets kind of normal rounds 10 through 12 that I've seen in his last two fights, but he's been up by such a wide margin that he really hasn't had to mash the gas. So that could be that as well. But yeah, man, Devin Haney. I got Devin Haney by split decision. That's how I have it. Anything better than that, I'll take. So I'm expecting the worst. Split decision win. You know what I mean? Oh man. Let me put the link in, y'all, so y'all can beam in. But yeah, split decision win. And anything better than that is gravy, you know. I don't know if the phone lines are working tonight. I figured I'll fix it. Yeah, that'd be a big tone. I'm gonna fix it at the end of the show. I don't want the show to be but I'll fix it with someone on the phone, and I'll change the settings with that person on the phone, and y'all tell me if y'all can hear them or not. We'll do it like that. But yeah, man, it's yeah, that poster was crazy, man. That poster was super duper crazy, And I also have the topic. If be glad to talk about the KKK versus black gangs. You know, I said we would talk about that Thursday when we're in the shop, and yesterday probably wasn't the best day, so we definitely can talk about that today. And you guys know how I feel about that. If some people not in there, I said the KKK was fighting to protect and propel their Aryan nation, right? So they didn't kill white people. Black gangs do not protect us against the KKK, do not protect us against rapists, do not protect us against murderers, do not protect us against anything else but violence. You know, it's internal violence, and black gangs kill black people, and I am not a fan of it. And we're gonna have some great conversation with gang members. For one, we're gonna have Crip Mac on, Bloods and Crips, basically, Vice Lords and all those guys. I don't see them protecting the community. I've never heard a Vice Lord in Chicago say, we protecting these streets. We're gonna make sure these little kids get home safe. I ain't never seen that before, ever in my life. You know, so I think we got to call a spade a spade. For real, we got that every 3-day weekend across America, we have what happens at that school we have in the cities, especially in Chicago. You know, OG Percy. Be glad to. Who's OG Percy? Who's that? Forgive me for not knowing who he is. Who's OG Percy? But yeah, I definitely want to have some gang members on. You know who and I had a great conversation last week when I was charging my car? Glasses Malone, because you know Glasses Malone comes from that era. You know what I mean? And speaking of X, we got Gregory X. What's up, man?
Greetings, Fred.
Hey, how you doing over there in the motherland?
Brother, I'm stateside. I'm getting ready to head back. I've been over here handling a little bit of business. I created a couple of businesses over there, and I had to come over here to lock down my financing. But ordinarily, I watch you in the middle of the night. Normally, it's like 3 a.m, damn near, when I get to watch you. So this is a special treat for me. But the reason I called in, Devin looks way different for this. Now I'm quite certain. Hope so. I'm quite certain that his dad has really set him down and talked to him. He knew going into this that his dad wasn't going to be there. He knew going into this that he was going to have to do it all on his own. And I'm thankful that the young man is prepared. I do expect there to be some shenanigans. I do expect that we might see some things going on over there that we don't approve of. But I really called in to thank you for making that phone call. Yeah. Because had you not done that, that was a disgusting looking photo with that poster they had before. Right. That was some crap. I'm trying to keep my language clean. That was some crap that was just designed to undermine us once again. But no, I just wanted to reach out and touch you one time, see how things are going with you and the family. Yeah. And once again, Devin is. I fully expect Devin to bloody this kid. Let's do it. I expect Devin to punish him over time, to embarrass him, to really embarrass him. This kid can take a punch. I'm going to give that to the clown boso. I call him clown boso now, but he can take a punch. Right. And I expect he's going to stand in there. He's going to do everything he can not to be embarrassed, but he will be embarrassed because he doesn't have the skill set that Devin has, and that's just a fact. We saw how he acquitted himself with the young man. I don't even want to call his name anymore because he's no good for boxing. You know, everything that he's gone through. but I saw how he acquitted himself there. That was a good thing. We wanted him to take that title away so that we'd have an opportunity to see Devin compete for undisputed. And now we have what we want. I think Devin's going to bring it home for us.
I'm with it.
And that's all I want. That's all I wanted to put in for you, brother.
No, that's love. I appreciate you.
I had my family in the other room. I hadn't seen them in over a year, and I had to come in this room here to get a little bit of privacy so that I can communicate with you. But it feels good to be amongst family, and it feels good to chat with you again on real time, Fred.
No, that's love, man.
You guys, hey, I'm going to fall back into the chat room and enjoy this this rare opportunity to chat with you live.
Yeah,
you have a beautiful day, brother.
Thank you. Safe travels back too.
Out here.
All right, Michelle. Appreciate you. All right, I just want for historical records. Let me get him on. Let me kick him out. Kick him out so he have access to his phone. And I just want y'all to see it for historical records. You know, 100 years from now, we're going to be gone. And somebody may look at this video and be like, see, there were people actually fighting. But if you guys see, Saturday, that's 23 hours, right? Around this time yesterday, right here, right in front of this post, right? It was the flyer of that. But if you see it, it's completely gone. Remember, Top Rank posted that. It posted it Saturday. Fred made a phone call. I was like, man, it's kind of distasteful. I spoke in my mature voice. Man, this is very distasteful. I don't like black men. I don't think this is a good look, displaying Devin Haney in this manner as if he's a rapper. He's a world champion fighter. And I think that should be the mission statement and showing them to the world, you know? And I did that. And if you guys see, let me see. If you guys look today, how many hours ago? 11 hours ago. Boom. We got a new poster. You know? And so when people say, oh, Fred, you a top rank, I don't see no one else doing it. I don't see no one else standing in the gap. And I did this from home. I ain't buy no plane tickets. I ain't buy no hotel rooms. You know what I mean? I don't see no one else standing in the gap. Oh, Fred, you work for Top Rank. Well, I just flex my power on y'all niggas. Y'all don't know who y'all never read Spooked by the Door or seen the movie Spooked by the Door. Y'all better go watch that. You know what I mean? Fred is as independent as they come. But like I said in the boxing voice, you learn as you get older. You learn as you get older. When someone is thirsty, you bring them something to drink. You know what I mean? My corporate voice, you're right. When someone is hungry, you bring them food. When someone is cold, you bring them a jacket. So I had to speak in the languages so they can make more money. You know, you want to make more money with Devin Haney? You want to appeal to your black fan base? We're more than rappers. We're more than jewelry, you know? And that's the reality of it. And we got it done. So shout out to me. You know what I mean? Shout out to me for getting this done. You know what I mean? It may have been other people that did it. I don't know. I can't speak on it, but I know what I did. You know, so Devin Haney is minus 220 right now. And George Cam, if he's minus 120, that means Kambosos is probably plus 150 or something like that. Somewhere in there, plus 140, 160, because it got to be a difference somewhere in there. So we rocking out. We looking good, man. We're literally looking good. Feel free to beam in. I don't know what the phone. I'm gonna try the phone lines. Y'all can call in. We'll see if it works. We're literally looking good. Feel free to beam in. I'm feeling myself. I want to hear myself. So, but next Sunday, y'all don't get the brick wall no more, man. Y'all get the. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. And hopefully y'all are inspired by this, man. in terms of like, obviously by the phone call I made, don't fall drunken in love with other people's power. You know, they're just assets to your journey, to your purpose, and that's how you got to see them as. I see my relationships at Top Rank as assets. You know, my relationships with PBC as assets. I don't fall in love with their power. I know they're powerful in real life, but so are you, and so are we. So we did it, man. One small step for mankind. Shout out to JFK, man. JFK on Memorial Day, man. Shout out to JFK, man. I always love how black people give these white presidents black, like they're black people. You know what I mean? Black people, man. Bill Clinton was black because he got head in the Oval Office. How demeaning is that for black people? Because he played the saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show. What? You can't play as good as John Coltrane. Oh, that's a saxophone, but the trumpet, you know, he can't play an instrument as well as John Coltrane, Duke Ellington, Malcolm X shined Duke Ellington's shoes, in case you guys didn't know that, and many others. You know, he was great friends with Billie Holiday. She died awfully young, and 32, 29, somewhere in there. So yeah, man, it's just a beautiful run. And late June, early July, I'm gonna start my interview series back. And here's what I want to do too. You guys got about, here's what I want to do. I want to have a nationwide team. Nate, you got to show me something. I want to have a nationwide team. You don't even have a picture on your damn thing. You got to show me who you are. I want to have a nationwide team to cover these fights. I'm going to create a budget. Okay, appreciate you, Nate. I want to have a budget, and I want to have someone in New York, Atlanta, and we're going to do it with no credentials. We're going to do it with no credentials. I'm going to tell you where the hotels are, where everybody's at, and we're going to get it done, you know, and I think that'll be great. And that way I can pay you instead of paying for the hotels, you know, that will increase your pay, you know. So if I can get someone on the East Coast, if I can get someone in California, because they're going to see me coming. Ain't nobody giving me an interview. I'm going to tell you that right now. Nobody will give Frederick an interview. So don't think because I done drew the line in the sand. Fred is anti-boxing establishment. Ain't nobody doing an interview with me. So if I can get someone in LA, if I can get someone in New York, I think that'll be great. I'll buy you a ticket to the fight. I'll tell you where the hotel is. And you got to go to the weigh-in on Friday and the fight on Saturday and get as many interviews as you can. And in 3 months, they'll know exactly who you are, just like anything normal, you know. So I think that'd be good. Have an iPhone, WhatsApp me to interviews, or we transfer me to interviews, and we'll rock and roll, man. We got our first guest. What's up, Nate?
What's up, Fred?
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Fred.
Yes.
Before we get into boxing, I want to hear to all the young people that, you know, see you doing your thing, you know, going from a journalist, even before that, from humble, even more humble beginnings,
very humble,
to where, very humble, to where you are now,
right.
Shaking up the boxing establishment more than several times, and you know, basically getting blacked out, honestly. What do you tell those people who honestly they might want to follow your footsteps one day? There may be somebody out there who's like studying everything you're doing, and they may want to say, "Hey, I want to shake up some trees too, because I just don't like what boxing does to these fighters at times. I don't like how they treat these fighters the way they do, and even the fans, of course."
Here's what helped me a lot. I had established so many relationships along my journey. So I would get phone numbers when I would do interviews. Hey, you mind if I call you next month for an interview? oh, they're gonna say sure. You know what I mean? When you throw in the softball questions, they looking great. Oh yeah, take my number. I'll talk to you anytime. You know. So along that journey, I was just collecting numbers for 4 or 5 years. You know, and that had helped me immensely, and that made it easier to jump off the porch. You know, jump off the porch for a great reason, not to sell no drugs or nothing. And that is honestly the preparation, knowing that you're the spook by the door, knowing that you have an expiration date over here, but to them they think you're finished, but your time over here was preparing you so you can tear them down.
Right.
You understand? Take power away from them. And my editor, Ken Miller, he came on the show during COVID. He'll tell you, I'm a wild child, man. Like I don't adhere to these social rules that we have to abide by, you know. And I go to tear. When I was younger, I was a hurricane. I go on like a hurricane. Now I'm 44, so I use more intellect than anything now.
Absolutely.
And but yeah, knowing who you are too, knowing what you can and can't handle. You know, I had to learn that, especially as I'm getting older. Now I know. And another thing too, people who fight for truth and justice, you won't have no friends, because 90% of this world is indoctrinated. You understand? So many people, and I had to learn that, you know, so many people are indoctrinated. So I have to take them. I don't hate them now. I still like them, but I know who they are. So now I'm planting seeds in them, as opposed to them convincing me, oh, you got to do it this way, Fred, to stay in the game. You know, so many people say, oh, don't go against Oscar, you in LA. I'm like, Oscar robbing his fighters. What do you want me to do? Like, I'm not, don't go against Floyd, but Floyd is not promoting his fighters. Floyd had the blackest stable in boxing before Al Heyman, basically, right? Before Al Heyman, simultaneously, maybe a couple years apart.
TMT.
Yeah, TMT, right? He never stood up. He never mashed the gas, you know. He mashed the gas for himself, but not for his promotional company, you know. And I wish he had done that. But we live and we learn. We live and we learn, and here we are.
Yeah, Fred, I appreciate you for saying that, because like I said, somebody's listening and they probably taking notes and probably have been taking notes, so they can do the same thing. Because like I said, they may have a family member who was a boxer and they got treated wrong, and that might have inspired them. And not only what you're doing inspired them as well to, like, hey man, look at this guy Fred. I haven't seen no journalists go up to these different writers, promoters, managers, advisors, whoever's deep in the boxing game, tell them the truth. A lot of people just, you know, beat around the bush. You know, a lot of people talk it, but can they walk it?
Yeah, walk it.
So, you know, I just wanted to just get that out so people can hear that more from your end as well, in perspective of you know, from your lens. But now, look, let's be honest, people. This has been probably one of the best years in boxing, and probably will go down as one of the best years in boxing.
Right.
I'm telling you, people, we are close to the eye of the storm. We are close. Like Fred said, the hurricane. He was a hurricane. Boxing this year has been a hurricane, a Category 5. I mean, let's go over it. Look, I know a lot of people don't talk about this fight, but I do. It was a great fight. It was a great knockout. Lee Wood versus Michael Collin. That was a great fight.
Oh, yeah.
He knocked him out of the ring in the last round.
Good point,
and he needed a knockout, and he got it. You know, Erickson Lubin, Fundora. Great fight of the year candidate as well. Jamel Charlo, Brian Castagna was another fight of the year candidate. Are you kidding me? Can you? And then you got Haney Cambosis coming.
Right.
You got Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor.
Right.
Frank Sean Cruz DeZern.
Right.
Became undisputed. Let me continue. Look,
and your Philly boy is coming up.
Stephen Fulton versus the man at the division at the time, Danny Roman. 2 unified champs. One was a former unified champ, and Fulton's now the unified champ. A great fight. You got Arthur Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. coming up. 3 belts. Canelo got beat by Bivol, one of the biggest upsets of the year, if not the biggest. I'm gonna keep going, Fred, but the matchup so people can understand. Look, Inoue versus Donaire 2.
Ooh, next Tuesday.
3 belts on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Fred, this is monstrous. We just had Tank Davis come back. Wilder's coming back.
Right.
Ortiz and Ruiz is fighting.
Right.
What do you have to say about so many of these matchups? Like, can you honestly say you're part of the spearhead of some of these matchups coming to fruition? Because for so long you was banging the drum that look,
for sure,
we need these fights so boxing can survive.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I know without a shadow of a doubt when I had a whole bunch of people resisting me. Fred, boxing don't need no schedule. I said, you so stupid. Why y'all schedule this, schedule that? Guess what? Guess what happened a month later? Steven Espinoza announced the schedule last year. Bob Arum announced the schedule last year. On this show, he announced his schedule. Now you fast forward to this year. Top of this year, Steven Espinoza announces his schedule. Bob Arum announces his schedule through June. So I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm going to get resistance from people who are genuinely afraid. They talk like they're not afraid, but really they are. They really look up to these men, these Bob Arums and Al Haymans and these fighters.
Yep.
I see them as ladders. You know, I don't see them as human beings. And I think we've done a phenomenal job. Case in point, Al, I'm 100% sure Al Heyman made the adjustment on the Juneteenth card by me banging the drum. No one in the history of media, I would say current, outside of, I forget the tall white guy with the salt and pepper hair, since then has challenged Al Heyman. No contemporary media will. They're afraid to.
Right.
No one will challenge Al Heyman. No one. Black, white, Mexican, no one will. I'm challenging Al Heyman to do what he told me to my face. Al Heyman, one of the reasons why I'm challenging Al Heyman, because what he told me to my face at the Ritz-Carlton in downtown LA. I had a conversation with Al. He says, so I'm holding him to that conversation. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I'm holding him to that conversation, and he's changed. The business has changed,
right?
And I'm just holding him to it, Nate. You know, and it's I'm happy. I'm especially happy for Juneteenth because I think I did the legwork. People had ideas online. I give them credit. They had ideas online, but you don't see them at fights, pushing the drum, talking to Steven Espinoza. I was the one that put everything on the line for it, you know, and I thank them for collaborating with the idea, but I'm the one spending the money for the hotel. I did spend the money for the hotels and all that, and so it is what.
So I just want to just point that out to you at the end about being one of the spearheads, because now all of a sudden we getting so many back-to-back great fights, unifications, 2 belts, 3 belts, undisputed fights. Women's boxing is better than ever, honestly, in my opinion. Right. I mean, it's unbelievable. I think people, I'm on YouTube, surfing YouTube, and I don't see nobody complaining about boxing this year. No one's complaining.
Right. Everybody's happy because everybody's making money. hey, when you traveling every weekend, when media's traveling every weekend, everybody's making money. We got storylines. It's a big storyline this weekend.
Oh yeah,
big
Haney Kambosos.
Yeah, Haney Kambosos.
Hey, let me speak on that fight real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to you for pointing that out. Some people may not have had a problem. Just talking to the viewers who say, "Hey, man, what's wrong with that poster?" I don't see anything wrong with that poster. You got 2 different sides. Some people say, "Hey, it's just a watch, just a chain," but it's the symbolism behind it. Look at Kambosos. Look at Kambosos. Look at Haney. That's all you need to say. Why don't Kambosos got jewelry? He wears jewelry too. Right. It may not be as flashy. It may not be as flashy, but he wears jewelry. I seen him rock chains. So So just want to get that out. On that matchup, look, Fred, I think Haney is going to do a demolition job. He's going to box early and put the beating of a life on Kambosos. Kambosos has problem with jabs. He has an open stance when he wants to move laterally. I think Haney's going to pop him laterally, uppercut him, go to the body. He's gonna twist and turn him. He's gonna make him look foolish in it. I'll give Kambosos this much credit. He's a tough guy. He will take a beating. He ain't gonna quit. He is a warrior, like he said. He's a warrior. But I think how he looks coming in, it won't be the same when he comes out. It definitely. And I'm hoping Haney makes him look unidentifiable when the fight ends. You know, I hope he gets the knockout. I don't see Haney getting the decision. But if he does, you have to put him on a pound for pound list. You have to. Look what the hell he's doing. This is a Rocky Balboa moment.
Hey, y'all, Keenan here, random as fuck.
So, I know some people want to get in, but I just want to point out all those fights that's coming up. And there's a lot more fights I think I missed. Canelo Triple G, I know a lot of people don't like that fight. There's rumors going on. David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade might fight on Showtime. And of course, the biggest fight in boxing, Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford for undisputed. Big signs, small point that they're both signed the contracts and they're fighting at the Canelo date. Fred, what do you think about that matchup before I get off? What do you think about that? Both this big signings, big rumblings that both men signed. They're gonna fight at the MGM. It's pretty much a done deal. They just trying to iron out all the kinks.
Sure, that's
great.
What do you
think about that matchup? And they're trying to promote it with the football season.
Yeah, that's good. Earl and Crawford, correct?
Absolutely.
I'm happy.
Showtime pay-per-view, of course.
I like Earl. I like Earl's forwardness. Sign the contract.
Sign the contract, big boy.
I love the forwardness. Contract. You know, I'm all in on Earl, man. I'm an Earl Spence guy. You know,
I got my shirt.
Oh, you got your shirt? Mine is still. I got mine. It said mine delivered, but I ain't been to my post office in like 33 days. You know, but the point I want to make is, I'm not an Earl Spence guy because he's a great fighter. I'm an Earl Spence guy because of what he did for Jaquan. So that's why I'm all in on Earl, man. And I was, in the barbershop's lowest moment, he picked us up. So I'm an Earl Spence guy until the end. Now that doesn't mean I can't critique him, but I'm saying I'm an Earl Spence guy.
That's real.
Deontay Wilder, I can call him at a moment's notice. So
that statue.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Immortalized.
No, that's beautiful. Right? And it's well deserved, man. He created a lot of tax revenue for that city.
Hell yeah.
He gave that city a lot of hope. So anyways, get off the line, man.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
One more thing, man. One more thing.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the fighters, man, who's taking the risk this year, man. Y'all keeping this sport alive. Y'all keeping the fans interested. Shout out to all the fighters, man. If they're hearing this in their teams that's saying, look, man, let's get this fight. Let's take a risk. Let's show them who's the best. Because this is what boxing is all about in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the 30s, the 40s. It's coming back, Fred. Boxing is coming back. It's coming back. Right now. I'm out. Shout out to the barbershop.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. See, I can't afford that. I got you, Rayshawn. I can't afford to be a boxing promoter. What I need is a popular boxer to say, Fred, talk your ish. That's what I need. I really can't afford to be a manager right now. I can't make that fiscal responsibility, and I got to depend on Bob Arum and Al Heyman for fight dates. Hell no. I can't afford to put on my own show right now, What's up, Rayshawn?
Well, you're going to have to look into it, though.
Yeah, I will at some point.
No. And the reason why I say that is because, trust me, you're going to remember me. I'm going to come to you later on at the right time.
Okay.
And you're going to be in the right position.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, things happen like that in life. And you'll find that out, man. Because, honestly, bro, you're one of the smartest dudes I know as far as, in this boxing field. Like I told you before, I trained my little son, bro. He's 9. That little guy looks like he's going to be a champion, bro. If you follow me on Instagram, he's going to be a champion. You know what I mean? But I listen to everything that I listen to here, just on the internet with, Black and them on Trail Talk. I listen to everybody and I listen to what they be talking about happens to these fighters. Right. So it's something that I really pay attention to and learn because, bro, it's serious even now as a little 9-year-old for my boy. Like, bro, my little boy, you know, because of this, we're a little bit, you know, like we're perceived a certain way, just like we keep talking about. Well, like my little guy is 9, he spars with 12-year-olds because they look at him like, nah, you're not no goddamn 9-year-old. You know, like they want to throw him in the pit, you know what I mean? And it's like he goes and swims with the motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like that's the way we learn. And it's sad that it has to be like that for us because, you know, just the way the world is and the way, you know, we are perceived. It's like it's not built for us to succeed in this business. And I learned that more and more listening to you guys as far as the management part, the way people will try to get over on you and take advantage of you in this system. So that's why you need positive people like you with that type of brain. You know, you're going to eventually get into it. You see what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm excited for this weekend. You know, Devin Haney, I really hope he does it. I mean, like, I seen a couple of people that he does have on his team here. I know a couple of them. Like, I learned a lot from Padman myself. I don't know if you know who Padman is, but I learned a lot from Padman as far as the coach Padman. That guy is real skilled. He's there with Devin Haney. Devin Haney got the people that are there around him that are going to help him do what he needs to do. And I'm really excited for that. The main thing I really hope for Devin is to keep his composure and don't let this guy get in your head because that's all he can do at this point. He sees that you showed up. He sees that you're not afraid of him. So his goal at this point is to try to get in your head. You just got to stay locked in and focused, and it should be real easy work. Like, people keep saying he ain't going to get a decision. Yes, he can. Like, Devin boxes flawlessly at times, and that's all he has to do. That's all he has to do. We're talking about like a Shakur Stevenson type beatdown, and he's capable of that. He's easily capable of making sure you don't hit him, and he hits you. He can make the shit a boring fight for all we care. You can't rob that man if you don't hit him, though. You know what I mean? You gotta actually beat Devin up too. It's not that simple. Right. So I see Devin, you know, easily outpointing him. I think that's probably the best conclusion for Devin. Mm-hmm. Not trying to go out there and really knock him out. Let that naturally happen. Let him run into something, but box his ass. You know, like Roger used to say, box his ass. You can't do shit about it. Hey, you can't do shit about it, right? Motherfucker can't do shit about it. Box his ass. Yeah. Right. And you know, like on a real note, I learned that as a trainer watching that shit because I watches my son spars, and like it's a general rule. Box his ass. If he can't do shit about what you are doing, keep doing the same shit. Like Roger said. Right. That's that motherfucker's job to figure it out. Wow. And that's what Cambosis is going to learn this weekend when it comes to the speed, everything. He's going to get his ass whooped. And I go back a little bit to last weekend. Rolling, man, classic. He did the chugga train. That's what I call that. Because I do the pad with my son. I smack him all the time right here. Tell him bring his fucking hand back right here. Mm-hmm. Rolly threw that shot, brought it down here. Got hit right in the fucking jaw. Like man, it's a classic amateur mistake. And like on a real note, I need people to like pay attention to like Rolly and his like path. Because to be honest with you, Rolly only had 14 amateur fights. 7-7 he was as an amateur. He wasn't like, you know, an amateur standout. I don't think people point out that part. He's 7-7 as an amateur. Then he turned professional. He only had 14 fights and they threw him in there with Gervonta Davis. I'm just saying 10 more fights on Rolly, that would have been a different fight. You know what I mean? More experience, that does matter a little bit. But hey, Rolly went up there and tried his best. It was a good fight while it lasted. I always had that feeling that it was going to happen. I didn't want to pick. I did not want to pick for this fight because I believe Rolly could knock him out, but I just seen that ending. I just believe like Rolly kept his damn chin in the air and it was just going to happen that way. There was no other conclusion because Rolly didn't have enough experience, to be honest with you. Because I looked at that before the fight. Like, bro, I'm one of them weird dudes who be on BoxRec, and you know how I say amateur? You can click amateur and see this guy's amateur record. Yeah, people don't do that, but I do it, bro. I'll be bored. I'll be looking up stuff, and I'm a real boxing freak. I study all this shit. It's like, dude only had 14 amateur fights and he was 7-7. So he's not like he was an amateur standout. He was whooping everybody's ass and he decided to turn pro. No, like he just kind of took a leap of faith, to be honest with you. And he succeeded. He's in that city. You know that city. Because that city over there start people off, you know. If you're born in Vegas, you kind of have a different standard. Like I said, it's hard for me out here in Sacramento, California, because we're surrounded by, you know, overwhelmingly Mexicans, and I love my Mexicans, man. That's where we get it in with. But we're surrounded overwhelmingly by them over there in Vegas. You know, like people. That's where the spotlight is. You know, everybody wants to move to Vegas. That's where it's at. And like, you know, Rolly, one of them guys who just so happened to be out there. So is Ryan Garcia. I need to highlight that, so because everybody thinks Javante and Ryan Garcia is a good fight. Ryan Garcia is the same type of person. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fought a lot in the amateurs from what I hear, but Devin
6
stands out
times.
as Devin stands out as a person who can just really box, man. Look at Ryan Garcia's amateur record though. Just look that up too. You'd be surprised too. You see what I mean? You'll see what I'm talking about, and you'll get my point. Devin Haney has a great amateur record, man. Look at that, man. Like I look at all this stuff because I'm a kind of weirdo when it comes to it. But man, I just wanted to go ahead and tap in with you, let you know keep doing a great job, man. I'm gonna go
Much
ahead and
love.
keep on going. Yep, man.
Much love.
Much
Thank
love,
you,
man.
dog.
You have a good
Thank
night,
you.
man.
I appreciate you, man. Continue success with your son, your 9-year-old son. You know, and speaking of sons, shout out to you with your son. I beat Lincoln in horse yesterday. Oh man, y'all know as a young kid say, y'all know the vibes. You know, when you're in the backyard beating your son up in horse and whatever you're doing, football and catch and whatever you're doing. Oh, ain't those, man? Those are priceless moments, man. Priceless moments, you know. So, but yeah, man, we got a big weekend this weekend, man, and I'm excited, man. I can't wait to this weekend, man. You know, I'm homeless right now. I'm homeless for the next 4 days. I can't wait till Friday. You know, shit. You know, it's a big weekend. It's a big weekend, yo. I can't wait, man. And it's gonna be fun. So we rocking, man. But yeah, at some point I will get into boxing. It would be dope if like somebody like Earl Spence or Deontay Wilder said, "Fred, talk your ish. You're my verbal manager." I said, "Oh, really? I could just say what I want? Okay." Oh man, that would be fun, man. There's nothing they could do about it. Oh man. What? Oh man, that'll be gold. That'll be gold. So maybe I'll pay a fighter to be his manager for a weekend to speak on the Diaz. You know, that'll be fun, but it'll have to be on the B side, right? And I can talk my ish on the Diaz. Are we coming to knock this dude out? Oh yeah, we coming to knock this dude out. But you know, I'm gonna leverage that conversation into what's really going on in the sport of boxing, you know. So that'll be fun. At some point, it will happen. One day soon. So we are gonna see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We are gonna see the King. No more crying. And shout out to Master P, man. Master P lost his daughter, man. I remember them when they were, as I told you, man, I used to train them. I used to train Romeo for 3 years. And and I remember his young sisters. I don't remember their names or which one was which, but I remember them coming up to USC. And his brothers will be on, little brothers that are good high school basketball players now. They will be on the basketball court getting the balls for Rome when he got some shots up. And, you know, it's tough, man. He lost his daughter, man. And condolences to Master P and his family. And there was a stampede in Africa. 30 people passed. It's awful, man. God, every turn, death. Sheesh. A football player, a car accident. Y'all be careful out here, man. Y'all really be careful out here, man. Don't be cognizant of your surroundings. Yeah, man, be careful. Please be careful. I don't want to lose none of y'all until God says it's time. You know, not no dumbass nigga or no dumbass person. Well, nigga stands for ignorant person. No dumbass nigga, white, black, Asian, you know. Can you talk about how it's possible for Haney to put his fighters on in music biz contracts. With that counterproductive? He's a manager. He's a manager. I think the only rule in boxing is that the manager and the promoter can't be the same thing. You know, it literally can't be the same thing. So, and there's nobody to govern him until someone sues him. You know, and no one's gonna take the time to sue somebody because it costs money. Oscar can't sue nobody right now. He can't. Only Bob can. And go read the court documents, man. It's an interesting read. It's the court docket is online. Someone covered that trial. You know, Al Heyman, other cases. Hey, you know, there's another thing. Al Heyman got caught riding. I got the paperwork, but it was in the original barbershop. But Al Heyman got caught riding dirty one time. You know what I mean? But you know, he's in LA. You know, he wanted to protect himself, I guess. But he got caught with a gun, had to do community service, you know. So Al Heyman is just like us, man. He ain't no angel. He's just a man, you know. And I'm not mad at him, you know. Maybe he felt he needed to protect himself. I'm not mad at him for carrying a gun. But he got pulled over, and they found the gun in his car. So amongst other things too. But all this is public information. I mean, it ain't nothing like I'm not telling y'all this to demean him, because I would do the same thing, you know. So but yeah. But Bob Arum didn't. I'm gonna ask Bob that question next time he on. June, I'm gonna interview him. Next month, I'm gonna start getting back. I'm gonna interview him, and we'll talk about I'm gonna ask him about the court case and how he mediated Al Heyman changing his contract. That's interesting. So I don't know. It may have been an illegal search. I don't know. Maybe Al Heyman said he had it on him. I don't know. I just read I didn't read the court transcripts. I read I forget what that's called. Not the transcripts, but the other one. But yeah, probably was an illegal search, you know. But you're not gonna make a mountain out of a molehill, you know. If you're just getting a ticket with community service, you're just getting a ticket with community service. You ain't gonna make it bigger than what it has to be. So, but yeah, but that was like in 2012, though. That was a long time ago here in LA. So, but yeah, he's normal. He's like you and I. You know, he's a normal guy, and it is what it is. Yeah. As it pertains to what we're talking about this week, I think that that should have been taken care of with your manager. But Mr. Haney is the manager, so he should have found a way to take care of that prior. But that's why you have a lawyer. A lawyer takes care of all that for you, because your manager knows your shortcomings. And that's why it's good for your manager to be a lawyer, because obviously he knows the laws. And he would have taken care of that through his resources and his legal team and legal resources. But it's always last minute in fighting. Always. You know, so. And you'll be surprised how even on fight night, everything is so anxious. You know, there's so many different mistakes going on that we'll never see, that goes on behind the scenes, but they make it work. You know, they fill in the gaps and they make it work. So kudos to them, you know, for putting on the show for the people. And but here we are. Last week of May, we got 2 really good fights this weekend. And I think the times are staggered too. So I really think we're in a really, really good spot. We're in a great spot. You know, yeah, smash the like button. It's free. you know, you may as well go watch the interview I put on with Ness. I thought that was cool. The boxing voice, and beam in if you like. I like to holler at you. I don't want to talk the whole show. Yeah, I'm waiting on Farmer and Bay to get rescheduled because I want to help promote that. I know they're still out there. I saw a picture today of Mickey Bay, so I know they're still out there. And because Floyd, the man, died, they rescheduled Floyd, and now they got to reschedule their fight. So we'll see what happens with that one, man. I'm anxious to see it. I'm anxious to spend my $30, man. I got $30 burned in my pocket, you know what I mean, to promote that, to support that fight. I like Mickey Bay and Farmer. I like that. Good guys, man. And I think the winner should get Tank. They're both free agents. The winner should get Tank. I think that'll be a good fight. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see them in the ring. That will be really, really good. And I want to tap on. Now, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the KP from KC. When he beam in, I'll talk about that. So I'll push that topic to the next time he beam in. But we got Cooking with the Champ tomorrow night. He's probably on the roll right now. What up? What up, champ? And I think that'll be cool for tomorrow night. You know, we'll talk about that. But Nate, you are right when you say this has been a really, 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 really good week for boxing. Good month, good year for boxing, man. It's I think that it's been the best it's been in 3 years. I definitely can say that. Man, it's been really good. And hopefully Steven Espinoza has another ace up his sleeves. Bob Arum have another ace up his sleeve because we need it. You know, Oscar Valdez will come back in the fall. We've had 3 of 4 undisputed fights. You know, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Let me know if y'all can hear them. Let's see. They ain't gonna be able to hear you. Damn, but I'm gonna use you. Yeah, go ahead and curse me out. What's up? Oh man, they ain't say nothing, man. I need someone to call in, man, to check it. I checked it, and I'm gonna check it again. Just so y'all can hear. Output, input. See, it's on headphones right now. Now, if I take it off, see, it says it's good. Internal, see, it's good. Input. Yeah, see, it's working. Input. External microphone. So we should be good on the phones. We should be good on the phones. Output volume. Yeah, we should be good. No, we good. I don't know why the phone isn't working, but it should be working now. And but yeah, man, that's where we're at with it. But feel free to call back, unknown. I know you don't like me. People that don't like me always call in unknown, man. Oh, Anthony Joshua is training with Robert Easter. Robert, what the hell is his name? Robert Garcia. Yeah, what's up? Can y'all hear this? I'm just using him so if y'all can hear it. If y'all can hear him talking some Asian dialect. I just want to. Can y'all hear him? Oh, good. It's fixed now. Okay. Now y'all can call in. That's all. You know what I mean? I'm just making sure because I did my best to fix it. Good. Call in now. Call me now. Call me now. Call me now, baby. Call me now. Yeah. They probably trying to sound like Dre. But Dre don't speak Asian dialect. I mean, she know Konnichiwa, she knows, but outside of that, Lincoln is the bilingual one in the family. Lincoln knows Spanish, man. This is second year Spanish. He has his whole first grade is in Spanish. They don't speak English in his class, so he understands Spanish. But obviously, she's giving the kids directions and all that, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so feel free to call in now. The phone lines officially work. They didn't work last night, so they work now. Thank heavens for 7-Eleven. So we're back to normal. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you finding somebody that knows some type of Asian dialect. Man, I done heard it all by now, man. I don't think there's nothing you can shock me with at this point. 6-7 years on the internet, I don't think there's nothing you can shock me with now. I'm trying to think. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The first year, I was startled. Like, damn, really? You think that about me? It's shocking. But now, I push the envelope on them now and just leave it. I talk about people, they respond. I don't respond back. I ain't going back and forth with nobody on the internet, dog. I do it for shits and giggles, but not to be, emotionally. Man, I leave my emotions before I hit live, man. Man, you can't come here every night. Thank you, Kane. You can't come in here every night, dog, and be emotionally wound up. You can't. Oh man, I said something about Dan Raphael today. You know why Dan Raphael ain't on camera? Because people are gonna talk about him. I'm gonna post that on my internet. I'm gonna post that because Dan Raphael is a fat fuck. I have no respect for him. He has no respect for the independent grind. What's the hardest thing about making a movie? I'm gonna keep it. The hardest thing about making the movie is, for me, making sure everybody show up on the first day of shooting. You done did all the conversations you done needed to have. You done booked them. You done did everything possible. They gonna talk now. Now they're probably gonna talk Spanish now. What you gonna talk Spanish now? Slow down. We can't understand you. You're talking too fast. They cursing me out basically. You know what I mean? No big deal. I think that the first day of shooting, make sure everybody shows up to their call time. You know what I mean? No one ain't got no family emergency, ain't got no bigger job. Be honest with you. Yeah, right. At least get enough. Yeah, that'd be great. Dan Raphael is he's just disgusting, man. Dan Raphael is, man, please. I don't know how Dan Raphael can hold boxers accountable. Man, if a dude like that held me accountable and I was a professional athlete, I would say, set your fat fuck, man. Shut up. Now go to the gym. Matter of fact, here's $30, man. Go to the buffet. That's what I would say. Here's $30, man. Go to the buffet. Can somebody give this man $30 so he can go have a heart attack at the buffet? Ain't no way in hell this guy gonna attempt to hold me accountable. Man, get out of here. Man, hell no. Man, come on, man. He has the nerve. He has the nerve to want to hold somebody accountable. I did, KB. I did, about the twerking. I did. I watched it. Thank you for sending it to me. I watched it today. I watched it for sure. I did. I watched the Devin Haney last night, and I watched Candace Owens earlier today. I actually watched 3 interviews today. I watched that one. I actually listened to Eddie Hearn today. He had an interview today. I watched him. And who else? There was one more interview I watched today. Oh yeah, he did. He did. I think I remember that. I think I remember that, you know. Oh man. I remember that. He posted that with the balloon, right? Or something like that. Everybody needs to go in on Dan Raphael, man. How is he holding fighters accountable? Matter of fact, I'm gonna post that today. I don't understand it at all. I really don't understand it at all. How is he holding fighters accountable? I don't get it. That's $1 million question, dog. I wish a man like that would hold me accountable in an athletic sport. How, Sway? How? And you know what? Speaking of Sway, if anybody got the connection on Sway, I want to go on Sway in the morning show. I really want to go and talk boxing and talk. I want to promote my movie. I want to go on his show. Anybody got to connect with Sway? I really want to go on their show because I think I need to. I wish I would have got his number when I was cool with the Porters, but I didn't. I think I did, but it's in my other phone and my other phone, I should say. So I don't know where that one's at. So do you think Devin is phased? Hey, B-Man. That way I have somebody to talk to, man. I don't know how Blue Blood do it, man. Blue Blood be talking for 3 hours, dog. I don't know how he do it. He probably live right now going in on somebody. See, y'all better tell him. Y'all better tell him when you come to Blue, man. What y'all? Shout out to Blue Blood, man. Blue Blood Sports TV, my dude. You know, Champion Hart in the building. I was just talking about you 15 minutes ago. You know, in the meantime, between time, y'all need to go watch. Y'all got to watch this trailer again. Can 5 people go order this one?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early morning news.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
X, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing there frowning.
Somebody go order that film. Y'all see the link. Somebody go order it. Do yourself a favor. Go order it. You know what I mean? Support the independent grind. You know what I mean? And what do you think of Robert Garcia? I think Robert Garcia with Anthony Joshua is a step backwards. I think it's a step backwards, man. I think he's going to... I really think that made it easy for me to bet on Usyk. So easy. Man, he going to beat this. Man, Robert Garcia got no answers for Usyk. He couldn't do nothing with Floyd. He can't do nothing with Keith Thurman. What are you going to do with Usyk? He couldn't do nothing with Earl. Man, he chose Robert Garcia? Like bad decision after bad decision, dog. What are you gonna do? Come forward and fight in the high guard? Is that what heavyweights do? Is that what tall heavyweights do with big targets? They come forward with a high guard and that fake head movement, you know, in the first round. Oh, man, Anthony Joshua about to get destroyed, man. Anthony Joshua, he gonna be so confused. Man, poor Anthony Joshua, man. It's over. It's over. He's gonna be the most conflicted fighter. Him and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez will never be great again. I think his emotional. I think he's fractured. He'll beat the little guys, he'll beat those guys, but he'll never be great. Nah, I don't see it. He may win a belt. You can still win a belt, a vacant belt, or beat a lesser opponent to get a belt. I understand all of that, but in terms of beating Shakur Stevenson and these guys, Oh, he did say that? Oh, so I guess I got to go on Ellie's page. But I think it's the dumbest decision he's made. It's stupid. That shit is dumb. No, that's Robert Garcia. Oh, Peter said it wasn't true. Okay. I don't know what's true. I don't care. AJ's trash. He always been trash. What is Anthony Joshua? Straight trash. Damn, man. Give the man a chance, man. Trash. Straight trash, man. Man, that shit corny, dog. Anthony Joshua? He chose Robert Garcia? Derek James is sitting in Texas. Kevin Cunningham is sitting in Miami. Who's in New York? Who's a trusted trainer in New York? You got the Havoc trainer, You could choose him. I would choose Manny Robles over Robert Garcia. I think Manny Robles is better than Robert Garcia. Keep it a buck. But no Mexican trainer. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not about Mexican and black. It's about how God genetically created us. Being Mexican or being Latino is a recessive gene is a secondary gene to being black. In order to beat the elites, man, you either got to be the perfect technician or have that Calvin Ford. I don't think Calvin Ford's great. I think he's a good trainer. I think he's a conditioning coach more so. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never seen him in the gym, but I don't know. It's gonna take some more time for me to be on the Calvin Ford train. I think they got one with Tank though. Boxing Guru. Yeah, what's up, Boxing Guru, man? Yeah, baby here. Robert Garcia. Oscar De La Hoya knew it. In order for him to stay at the top, he had to get a black trainer. Y'all Mexican fighters. I shouldn't even tell you. I'm not even going to tell y'all. Fuck it. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell y'all. I got Mexican fans. Mexican fighters. You need to add a black trainer to your team. Because you say, Fred, what are you talking about? You're not making sense. Fred, you're being racist. No. If I wanted to fight Mexican style, high guard, come forward, be a pressure fighter, I would go to Robert Garcia. If I want to be great, you got Buddy McGirt is good. Oh, Buddy McGirt would have been tremendous for Anthony Joshua. Tremendous. And Anthony Joshua needs to train in America. He don't need to train in the UK. He needs to train in America. But I'm making too much sense. I don't know. He wants to train in the UK, sleep in his own bed. He needs to train in America. Spend $100,000, pick up camp out here in America and do what you need to do, because if it is a different drum. Look at the problems Chavez and Oscar had against elite black fighters. That's God. That has nothing to do with Fred's a racist. It's not. I'm just keeping it a buck. Usyk is as skilled a heavyweight as Riddick Bowe. I didn't say he was better. but he is as skilled as a Riddick Bowe. Only way you can beat him is to, or maybe he should hire Evander Holyfield as a consultant. If you want to fight with a high guard and, you know what I mean, bob and weave from side to side, call, you know. Down. The decisions these guys make are just like, what are you doing? And now that he hired a trainer and it doesn't work, he gonna be like, man, what am I gonna do? Well, you better make that Wilder fight for no belts. Just the fight we all been waiting for. Yeah, Jesse, because he's a lightweight. How much Jesse weigh? 115? Yeah, he needs to bring Otto Wall into camp. He needs to bring, I don't know who else is a heavyweight. You better bring all those guys. You need 3 left-handers because one going to break down, you know, and the other 2 may be good enough. But Anthony Joshua in trouble, man. Anthony Joshua is in big, big trouble. That's all I'm going to say. He's in big trouble. Yeah, Wilder Joshua is still a massive fight. They both coming off losses. It's a tremendous fight. Tremendous. Hopefully they make it. You know, that'll be great if they make that fight. I don't think AJ could beat Ortiz. Exactly. Hell no. But that would be a good fight because they both would knock each other down. What's up with Ortiz? He hasn't fought since January. He's fighting Andy Ruiz next, right? Speaking of Wilder, he called out Wilder, said he wants to fight Wilder on his comeback fight. Wilder ain't fighting him. On his comeback fight, Wilder is going to fight. You know who he's going to fight? That tall guy. The Nordic track guy. He'll fight somebody like him. Nordic, what's his name? That was a sparring partner for Tyson Fury. Robert Helenius. I think he'll fight someone like him. What do I think about T.I.? I had a full conversation about that at the charging station. I thought T.I. was disgusting. I thought him and his son was disgusting. Because if you think that low of people that work at the Waffle House, why are you eating there? How can you not have respect for people, man? T.I. said, son, there are people that's just going to be jealous of you. You just got to accept it. People are mad at you because they're not where they want to be in life. Huh? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. T.I. is just, I don't know. I don't follow him too much. But I guess he means well. I like that song that he made about Floyd. Fuck nigga. I love that song. That shit go hard, you know. Mm-hmm. I would pick Ortiz to beat Ruiz. I don't think Ruiz heart is in it. You know, he ain't fought since last May. Ain't out here at the fights, wanting to fight, you know. So, I don't know. I don't think so. But if you guys want to beam in, you guys are more than welcome to. Yeah, they were sparring partners for Tyson Fury. Somebody like that, he'll come in. He'll come in on that. If y'all American fighters, Wilder should fight Charles Martin. Yeah, that's good. But you don't want him fighting a southpaw, you know. He don't need to fight a southpaw. He just need to fight a stiff right-hander that had a knockout in his last fight that looks good, you know, something like that. He could fight the guy that Fury beat, that Fury knocked out, Swanson or whatever his name is, Swinson. Well, I don't know. He don't need to fight a left-hander. Charles Martin was winning that fight too. He had knocked Ortiz down and everything. Fulton Roman ain't getting nothing. Dillian White, boom. There you go. Dillian White in Atlanta. There you go. Perfect. 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 Facts. That would be awesome. Yeah, Fulton Ramon ain't getting no attention, dog. None. And it's a really good fight, man. That's sad. That's sad. Jared Anderson. Yeah, Big Baby Miller should be fighting in August. He's probably going to fight on Triller or something like that. Maybe Top Rank. I don't know. He already beat Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington is making a comeback. He's training with Malik Scott. Shout out to Malik Scott and Gerald Washington. His father just passed. Maybe he'll be inspired, or maybe he's done. I don't know. Yeah, Big Baby Miller is with Coach Cunningham. I saw that on Instagram about 3 to 6 months ago. So that's exciting. That the heavyweight division definitely could use somebody like Big Baby Miller. He got to get in shape. He looked pretty big, You thought Wilder would fight? Hell no. I don't want to see Ortiz again. Hell no. Because if Ortiz beat him, I don't want to see. If Ruiz win, line them up. Yeah, Wilder in Atlanta needs to happen. That'll be good for him, man. I'll be honest. The next Wilder fight, I'm gonna be watching side eye like this. Because I want to see if his heart is still in it. He gonna say his heart is in it, but when you give everything, can you give everything twice? Muhammad Ali did it, and a handful of others. But Mike Tyson tried and couldn't do it. He's made a lot of money, man. He's been so successful. Can he do it? I love him. He's gonna have to show me in the first fight back. I'm looking forward to when that fight sign. We'll have him in the shop, and we'll talk to him for a little bit. And but can he restart that engine? Can he restart that engine? Boxing definitely needs him. I'll tell you that much. He brings so much to the sport. So I'm interested. And I'm also like, I don't really have to see him in the ring again. I think he's done everything for me as a fan that I can possibly want, so he's one of the few athletes that, that says, like Kobe Bryant gave you everything, what more could you want from Kobe? He scored 60 points in his last game of his career, hit the game winner. So what more could you ask for? Yeah, you also can argue that boxing don't deserve Wilder. Wilder believes that too. It's in him, though. That the ability to compete is in him. It's in him. What's up, Kyle?
What's going on, Big Fred? What's going down, man?
I'm feeling great, man. What you got?
Bro, that was a good fucking interview you did today, man.
Really?
Here you go with that really shit. Everybody.
I don't know. I'm keeping it a buck.
Nah, man, you had some solid points. And they don't understand like what you mean by like the pulse of the community. You know what I mean? It's a swag that you're talking about. You're talking about a swag. We said the language. It's a swag. It's an aura. It's an energy. I got what you were saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a feel. They don't have that feel. It feels like, I don't feel like from nerds. You know what I'm saying? It just feel like some nerdy dudes talking about boxing. That's what it feels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But Steven Jackson, I had to disagree with you on that. The Steven Jackson.
You know what? I'm going to agree with what you're going to say.
Okay.
But go ahead, because they don't know. A lot of people didn't watch the interview.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm saying Steven Jackson, He's not really a novice though.
He's not a novice. He's a sports fan.
Yeah. And but he has that and what you speak of, he has it. So when he comes on a show with the dude, it's like this dude is okay because Steven Jackson is with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we cook with the champ, goddammit. Let me get my shit together.
Tomorrow.
Be tomorrow.
It's Tuesday.
No, he always won. He always won from last week, man.
You in St. Louis?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Man, come on, I pay attention to everything, man.
Your whole showing it different.
I stay strapped, man. I keep my eyes on everything, man. I know what you wore 2 months ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had a real good one planned today, and
your daughter couldn't cook, huh?
Well, no, man. I couldn't. I did a real good. I did a shrimp kebab and chicken kebab with my world famous baked bean.
World famous
baked beans. Yeah, I did my baked beans. Man, I queued it up, man. But I couldn't.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I couldn't get in. I couldn't get any. My stand wasn't working right because it was so windy and it kept blowing over. And I couldn't record, and I couldn't get nobody. Trying. Of course, I wouldn't be able to get my mom to hold the camera. So it was crazy. It would have been a good show though had I been able.
I got y'all, dog. Don't worry. I move in Friday, and I'm gonna be outside all summer. I'm gonna put something on the grill, and I'm gonna show y'all how to get it done. All right? I'm gonna show y'all how to get the grill done. I'll do some. I don't eat shrimp, but I'll show y'all how to put some shrimp and all that, man. And
yeah, man, I did, man. My kebabs are pretty good, man.
I know. I believe it. I believe it. What else did you put on them besides the meat?
I had
red and green peppers and
chicken, the bell peppers, pineapple. My kebabs are really good.
Yeah, that pineapple does wonders on a kebab.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, wifey made me fish tacos. Well, I'm getting hungry, man. I got to go eat some.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna show
bro with our money, Fredro?
Say it again, please.
Where is bro with our money, though?
Where's who?
Where is bro with our money?
Oh, that was a fraud. He wasn't paying. He wasn't coming in here unless he won. I told him all last week what I say. We ain't doing nothing if we ain't got this money. You know what I mean? Shit. So, but we do got to send something to the Russells. I'm gonna send them remind me. I'll remember. I'm gonna send them.
Showtime did a great job with that. Although I wish they would have done it before Tank.
Yeah, they did it before the co-main, right?
Yeah, they should have did it before the main event because everybody would have been there by that time.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Hey, what's up? What's up, Kane?
Oh, I didn't even know I was in here, brother. What's going on?
What's going on?
I was gonna say it was a great interview,
Panthers, man.
Bro, I'm sorry about the heat too, bro. It was 7 hours.
That was a fresh wound. I didn't want to bring it up, man.
I mean, I ain't that big of a Heat fan compared to a Panthers fan, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah, man.
But Fred, I was gonna say, it was a good interview, bro.
Was it really?
Man, what am I missing?
I didn't understand. Why didn't they get? I feel like they didn't understand the financial stuff you were trying to bring them, with why they were like, they were like, you were telling them like, why would they force Errol Spence to go up? And they're like, what you mean? Like, it's a blessing. Like, and you're like, what are you talking about? Like, they're trying to kill. It's career suicide for the man.
Yeah.
And they didn't really get that. And they were like, no, he'll make the big payday. And you're like, he's already making big money. Like, he's got at least 10, 15 more fights in him.
Yes.
Where he's gonna make a lot of money, 3, 4, 5 mil, wherever it is. And obviously if he keeps growing, he'll get to a bigger payday. With inflation, the payday will grow. Like, they were just looking short term. That's what like
Man, I'm lost. What interview did you do, Fred?
I was on the Boxing Voice. I put it in the community center. In the community.
Okay. I gotta check that out.
Yeah. I mean,
I always give them Fred.
I feel like you were giving them game and they weren't taking it.
And they weren't taking it. Huh. I'm gonna have to check that out. I missed that.
You be bullshitting, Fred.
But it was a good interview for sure.
I told y'all last night.
No, I found out because I saw Fred on Instagram posted.
You know, I had to go to work, man. It took you too long to let me on last night, man. You let that motherfucker talk for fucking years, man.
Who talked yesterday? Now you came on late. Who was on? I don't know. I can't remember last night.
You know, because we can't be on. You never put me on at the same time with the nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, H.
Appreciate you, Nate. Appreciate you. I'm not doing that again.
What's going on? It's H money.
That shit goes left real quick. You know what I mean? To the left. I'm like, man.
Haney.
Yeah, man. Fuck you, Kyle.
Yeah.
Did you end up watching the press conference yet, Frank?
I did. I watched it.
I feel like this guy is like, this guy feels like $1 million. He's confident like a motherfucker. Not Devin. I'm not.
Yeah,
no, not
Cambosis.
Cambosis. He's confident like a motherfucker.
You said he's confident?
Yeah, he's confident.
Bro. Hell no, that nigga ain't confident, man.
He's confident. You don't think he's confident?
Hell no, that's a force. That's a force. That ain't even his swag, bro. That ain't even his swag.
He did come out what was funny is he came out the many men. They don't even have guns in Australia. He came out the many men.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
I wish Devin would have known that. They don't even have guns in Australia. Police don't even carry guns.
Right.
I've only been to Sydney, but I'm willing to bet it's probably the whole country, the whole continent.
I was riding with Devin, but like when he said that Devin was a rat, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was laughing so hard because like it just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what is he talking about? Like it was just like so ridiculous. Where he's like, you're giving me info on Tiafimo, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, just came out of left field. It's like, you're a rat. And he's like, you're a snitch. This and that. Like, you're a traitor. You're a country. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, this guy's like, you could tell like he's trying to like work something up.
But the crazy thing is, though, he sparred Manny Pacquiao to get ready for Jeff Horn.
Yeah, exactly. And Devin posted that on Instagram too. That was funny. I don't know why he didn't say it he'll probably mention it on Friday. Or whenever, probably Thursday, whenever the press conference is. But he posted that on Instagram after he called him a rat.
Now, he was just so disgusted with the guy, man. Like, it was just, the dude is just, he's not like, you know, there's shit talkers, and then there's people that, like, try so hard to be shit talkers, and like, you're not that guy, man.
I was messing with him, too, after the fight. After the Teal fight, I was liking him, and then he just starts barking. Because, like, he was bringing, like, I felt like the Teal fight, like, he was being real. Like, he's like, you're not going to intimidate me, like he was like trying to get in Teal's head, like, you're not gonna mess with me, like I'm at your same level. But like here, I just feel like he's like, it's like what he's like kind of being racist in like kind of a way as well. Like he's just trying to like he thinks he's way higher than Devin.
He's just corny, bro. Like I mean, he's just corny. The guy is corny.
He's not humble at all. He's not humble anymore.
No, he's not. Hey, y'all want to see something funny? Earl said I was capping today. He said I smell cat. What he said? I call cat. That's what he said.
Wait, on what?
Because I said I called.
You changed it. About you changed the post.
I said I called cat. I was like, hey, I was gonna post the call. You know what I mean? But I was like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that. But
they ain't changing on YouTube though.
Huh?
I hope Errol got paid too.
Yeah,
from that bozo Ryan Garcia.
You gotta make another call, man.
Yeah, they did mute Devin Haney's music. They did. I noticed that. Thanks for pointing that out. But yeah,
why?
Man. So Earl said I was capping, man. Earl, man, capping. You think I'm capping? You talking about capping? Nah, but I did call though. But I'm just glad that he's engaged though, because he knows I'm fighting for us. And I can't lie. How the fuck can I lie? This gonna get back to top rank. I can't lie on my social media. They gonna come at me and say, Fred ain't did nothing. Hey, by the way, all the media, but y'all don't know who I called, but I'm pretty sure I got back to Bob. I didn't have to call Bob for this one, but ask Bob, did I call? Any media out there? Ask, did someone make a phone call asking to change the flyer, the poster? Call them, ask them. You know, I'll ask them on the show, you know.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah, what's up?
If it wasn't so goddamn expensive to get to Vegas, man, I'd have flew there 4 times by now.
For what?
Content.
Oh, content, yeah.
It just costs too fucking much right now, man. It's like 300.
It is?
Dude,
Damn,
it was
Vegas is usually round trip.
283.
From Cali?
283.
No, that's like going to New York. That's what it cost me to go to New York.
Damn.
Yes.
That honestly sounds cheap, bro. To DC from Miami is like 600.
Bro,
when I was trying to go for the game.
45 minutes away from each other.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. That flight, that close.
That sounds like Miami to Tampa.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Unique Down? We ain't got a lot of ticket. Right.
Dude, it's an 8-hour drive, bro. It's not supposed to be 300 to get there.
I'm with you on that, dog.
Real.
I'm with you, man.
Even Frontier charging out the ass. Like when Frontier starting to charge you extra, you know shit fucked up. Get Biden out of here now. Get him out of here. I'm blaming him. Even if it ain't him, I'm blaming him.
Biden done fucked everything up.
I don't know who the hell it is, but they fucking up. Because remember, Fredro, when Trump was in office, man, I was everywhere, man. Remember that shit? Yeah. Everywhere, dude.
That's fact.
Joe Biden getting office, boy. I can't even afford a cup of coffee out this motherfucker.
Right. Right.
Man,
it's crazy. Fred.
Hey, did
400 used to give me a room, flight, in an Uber. Man, shit.
That's a come up, honestly.
Yeah. So Wilder's coming back, man. I haven't seen the 78 interview with him and Black Fight Fan. Have you seen that interview yet?
They did an interview?
I didn't even get the
what's the summary? Anybody know the summary? What's the summary?
I seen that clips. I didn't see the whole drum.
It's on 78's channel.
What's the summary?
I mean, I guess Wilder's coming back. I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it yet. I guess he's coming back.
That's good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad he came back in here to holler at the people. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah. I got to go check the interview out, man. Everybody's saying it's pretty good.
Important. Came back in to holler at the people. That's cool. I'm glad him and 78 still have that relationship.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
No,
I was telling people at the fight in Vegas last week. That's what you posted. That's what you got to strive for.
What's that?
That nigga can lose 10 more fights, man. We still gonna ride with the motherfucker. Cause that's
right.
how much.
Nah, I'm not. Hell nah. I'm telling that nigga to retire.
No, nigga.
Hey, the same thing I told Roy Jones, man. Don't get that 10th loss. I told him, come on, man. You too great, man. I told him at the forum. I don't want that 10th loss, Roy.
Right, I get what you're saying. I don't think Wilder has anything to prove, but I mean, if he wants to come back, it is what it is.
I just want him to be champion one more time.
Damn, first class, 3,500. You want to be champion one time? That'll be easy to do.
If Fury drops the belt, though. Or can he get any of the other belts?
Yeah, he could fight
dropping that belt, man. Is y'all crazy?
Nah, Bob gonna hold on to that somehow, some way.
Right.
Make it out the hood one day.
Hey, I guarantee you, Buddy ain't going no place.
Who's
that? I don't get why he would.
And Usyk ain't beating Joshua on this second fight.
You don't think so?
Yeah, he is.
You want to bet?
Nope. Yeah, we can bet. You know how we do.
I got. You think Robert Garcia is the difference maker?
Joshua, are you crazy?
How much you want to bet?
Bet dinner.
Kyle.
Dinner at least a high end place.
Kyle, you man.
3-star, 4-star, 5-star.
5-star.
5-star?
Hey, cause you rich, so 5 stars, cause you rich.
Trump 2024. Say it again.
2020.
Hey,
what's
Brad,
up, KB?
Since you rich, you understand?
Yeah.
What's up, KB?
I just put it in perspective, y'all. I didn't know it until today. Like Ness said, you did that in LA? I said, yeah. I've only lived in LA as an adult, so I don't know another way, but to do what I'm doing in LA is pretty impressive. But hopefully someone's inspired by it.
Fred, check this out.
Yeah.
Larry June has a dope ass line, right? That I always think about this. I always think about you when I hear this line.
What
he said, I thought I was he said He said, I thought I was rich until I met my rich friend. Shout out to Frederick Hawthorne, man.
Who's Larry June? Who's that?
One of the dopest rappers in the Bay Area right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
him. Man. For me, this is mine. Out of the Bay right now, like the him. So Larry June, Simba, La Russell.
Y'all cracking.
Huh?
Y'all cracking.
Yeah, man, listen, man. You know what I mean? But the Bay cracking. We always been cracking, man. We stay cracking. You understand?
Yeah,
but we winning right now, though. We winning right now.
Hey, I can't. But I tell you what, I can't wait to. Oh shit! Election is next year. Wait,
for what?
No, I'm sorry. I was about to get excited. We gonna have some fun with that campaign. Coon Fred is back. Coon Fred is back.
Well, I mean, it should definitely start getting picked up more by the end of the year.
They about to start calling Champ a coon too now. They about to put you on the coon train next election.
You think so? Why is that?
Hell yeah.
That only means that you preaching.
Why is that?
Oh, because you speak out against Biden.
Oh,
against the establishment.
Yeah. But you know, I ain't about to go back and forth on the internet with no cats over that crap, man. You know. But yeah, you know what's up with that, man. You know, like at this point, man, I don't understand how we don't get it. You know, but
for real, nah, for real. It's gonna take a lot of courage for me to vote for. If Trump runs, it's gonna take a whole lot. But I would favor him over the Democratic Party for sure.
No doubt.
This is no way I can vote for a Democrat in the national election. No way. It's no way possible. No way possible. I can't.
Yeah, you can't keep doing the same thing, man. Just
Trump
crazy.
said, "What you got to lose? Play what you got." You know what he should have said? "What you got to lose, Playboy?" That's what he should have said. What you got to lose, Playboy? Oh, that would have pissed the Democrats off. Playboy, you a racist. And then here comes Biden. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. Well, they got him off. Go ahead.
Bro, they had no static for that nigga saying that shit.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
No
it's like
static.
It's like Biden could be disrespectful. It was okay, but if Trump was disrespectful, he was racist. But Biden being disrespectful was all right. That's crazy.
Yeah, Biden. I can't see how he would run. I would just do what I would just not seek re-election because his numbers are just piss poor. Enough of Jim Crow Dro and his Hindu.
Man, if I'm him, I'm going full throttle trying to get that done.
That is Hindu.
Yeah, that reminds me. You know, it's a brother in South Carolina, man. That's trying to get Clyburn out of his office.
Really? I wish I could vote.
Yeah,
I'll
you know,
vote for him blindly. I'm so tired of him too.
Yeah, man. This brother is on point, man. He's definitely trying to get Jim Clyburn out of that office, man, because he ain't doing shit for black people.
Who's that guy?
His name is Marcel.
No, not him. The Jim Clyburn guy.
No.
He's been there forever, man. He's like Maxine Waters.
Yeah, they've been there forever, not doing the damn thing. You know, speaking against reparations and everything that speaks of any hint of any type of liberation for black people. He's against it. You know, his dude is just foul.
Ain't he?
Yeah.
He said, "We got man." Just to hear him talk like in that 1960s language.
Right. Exactly.
That shit is annoying to me, man.
Yeah, he still has that mentality. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like we're not in the 60s, man.
Right. You know,
it's just beyond my own understanding. We got to get him out of there. We got to get Maxine Waters out. We got to get Dianne Feinstein out.
Nancy Pelosi.
And we got to get your Keila Jackson out, man. She been woofing for years, man.
Where's she from?
Where is she?
Texas. Your girl, Texas.
Who?
She been talking about that reparation bill for years and ain't got it through. Keila
What's
Jackson.
her name?
Keila Jackson, whatever her name is. Keila Jackson, the Congresswoman. Yeah.
Hold on, man. I gotta. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
He's like, hold up.
Somebody tell me her name in the chat. What's her name? Sheila Jackson. His name is Marcel Dixon.
Marcel is it?
What's the senator out of Texas? You know, she spoke at George Floyd's funeral. What's her name? She been talking about that damn reparation bill for years, man. Like, man.
Well, you know, whenever it comes to anything for us, it's always some kind of study, but they ain't got to do that for no other group.
Facts.
You know,
facts. Sheila Jackson.
Sheila Jackson. You right. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you, Chris Lane. Thank you, Gregory X. Man, she been trying to pass that bill and talking. I'm fighting for us. I'm trying to keep Texas a Democratic state. She a congresswoman. Excuse me. She a congress. Thank you, man.
I thought you was talking about. What's her name? She's not in office anymore, but what's her name? It's the youngest sister that's trying to take her spot now. Can't remember. Yeah, I thought that's what I thought you were talking about, but she's getting ready to step down.
Okay, good.
And this younger sister getting ready to step in her spot. But yeah, Sheila Jackson, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
She's just been talking for years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked her when she was talking years ago. I was like, yeah, she's cool. When she made national news for something. That's how I got. And I'm like, okay, I like the way she's talking. Same conversation, a whole election later, cycle later. You know, so they all. I wish we can get a Maxine Waters, man. I mean, her time's been up. You know, like, God damn, like, go retire and have a great time, like. You know.
Yeah, I like
the money don't sleep.
It's disappointing for her to be there as long as she has been there, and I just haven't seen her do enough. Man. I haven't seen her, and it's disappointing. That's very disappointing.
She's easy to run into when she's in town too. I respect her as a grand aunt, as an auntie. You know, I'll never disrespect her,
right?
Because she's my elder. But in terms of her job performance, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of all of them. Dianne Feinstein. Who else? The other lady too. I'm just tired of all of them motherfuckers, man. One Asian person got beat up on camera. In 48 hours, they had the Asian hate crime bill passed. 10 black folks in Buffalo killed, nothing but silence.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, KB. Yeah.
Listen, they still ain't said. He ain't said nothing of merit about them people in Buffalo.
Right.
Did he even show up there?
He been one time.
I don't even get why they even show up.
And he was sleepy when he showed up.
Pay for the funeral.
He was sleepy when he showed up.
Pay for the funerals. Do something.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like them pulling up is. I don't even like when Trump would pull up. It just what did it do? Like,
yeah,
they didn't really do much.
At least Trump was shooting paper towels at niggas and shit.
I remember that. That's funny. In New Orleans.
Hey, what was wrong with that? Why did people make a big deal out of that?
It's because they make a big deal out of anything. It was funny though. It was funny.
hey, somebody tell me why that was bad. Why was that important?
It's like he was throwing out $100 bills.
Kobe.
These people are going through a devastation, and you throwing up paper towels at them like clean it up type of mentality. Here, clean it up. You know, come on, man. They're dealing with earthquakes. It was an earthquake or something. It was some type of natural disaster going on. Yeah, man, that was totally disrespectful. So you had to see that.
Hey, Fred.
Okay. You're right.
Why Joe Biden always look like Rolly after he got knocked out by 10? That's how Joe Biden looks all the time. Remember how Rolly got up, look at the referee like, where am I at, nigga? Like, what's going on?
He was lost.
Yeah.
That's Joe Biden. Every time he come to the party, bro.
Yeah. I heard he asked his dad, "Hey, Dad, did I win in Connect 4?"
Who said that, Rolly?
Fuck out of here.
Oh man, yeah.
I felt bad for him, man. I felt real bad for him.
Hey, check this out, man. I'm gonna ask you guys this question. You tell me what you think. Now,
It's about a girl. Go ahead. It's about a
no,
girl.
no, no, no. Check it out. Now, uh, um, Crawford said he's not coming to Texas. Okay, that now he's going to go. He would go to Vegas. Fight to be in Vegas. Okay, now Spence did 5 million, right? In Texas. I think Crawford's last date was like 1.5. So don't you think he would make more money if he came to Texas as opposed to going to Vegas? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know if he'll make more because of the
I mean,
site fee.
everybody, you know, the fans want this fight. You know what I'm saying? And the following that Spence has in Texas. I mean, I get why Crawford said he's not coming to Texas, but I just think he would make more money.
He'll get more of his fans in the building.
I think you're right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, as opposed to going to Texas.
I think
the fight. I mean, opposed to going to Vegas. But I get why he's saying, you know, why he's wouldn't come to Texas. I understand that, but I think he would make more money. Now, you know, that's just my opinion. That's why I wanted to ask you what you guys thought about that.
Good question. Let me I think it should be in Vegas. They were just asking about you. Yeah, I think it should be in Vegas.
What's up with the gay?
But hey, I think it makes it too expensive though for a person like me. It's just too expensive. It's really like
you're a person like you, Fred. What's
I'm being 100. Man, Fred got budgets, man. I'm cheap, man. I'm frugal, Fred. Man, I'm not spending $600 a night on a hotel.
Hey, we could tell by your green screen you got a budget, Fred.
Shit, man.
Hey, you too rich for that backdrop, Fred. Come on, man.
Don't worry, I got something Sunday. It's coming Sunday.
All right.
I'll be in the crib Sunday, man. I'll have a bed. I've been sleeping on floors and sand, and dogs been licking me. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, man, we get.
I just had to stop by real quick. I was listening to y'all in the car, but I'll drive a bucket and that shit hella loud. So
it's Max. Hey,
Someone asked about you earlier. I was gonna drop a DM. Make sure you get.
Man, I was at a 4-day festival, man.
Man, he was turned to the fucking max.
It was turned to the max.
Yeah, man. Fuck him.
He was dressed up the other day. I saw his stories. He was dressed up at a party, a boy's birthday party.
Oh yeah, yep. I went to my party. I was the only one dressed up though. Ain't that some shit, man?
Right.
Hey, how allegedly how was your street pharmacy escapades?
I heard somebody in there. I heard some dude that was in there made a good amount of money judging off the clientele. So yeah, I was grooving. You see Ice Kid, David Marley, all that. I was there front row.
Hey, allegedly.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, always. Yeah, you definitely.
There was a lot of weed though. There was a lot of weed. There's people had their like 3-year-olds over there and shit. I was like, yo.
Hey, Champion Heart said the feds are watching. I'm about to take myself off screen.
It's on the ledge.
I ain't going down. I'm too old to go to jail. I'm too old. Shit.
You look like you're in jail already, Fred.
I know. You got the right to remain silent. You know. Hey, you know what's funny? Kennedy came in today. Was it? Yeah, today at the top of the show, or yesterday. She was confused. She was like, I said, Kennedy, that's my background. She looked and said, no, it's not. I said, it's my background. I had to tell her it was on the computer. She was so confused. She was looking, and she was so confused, man. I love that girl. Yeah.
She don't know how Daddy had a brick on his forehead and why your face is.
Oh man, that's funny, man. That's funny as hell, dog. That's funny.
I miss y'all for that 4 days though, man. I was trying to tap in on the late night, but it was too loud, man. So I wasn't even gonna bother y'all with that. But I'm glad everyone's still alive through Memorial Day weekend and shit.
Yeah, you had a great time, right?
Oh man, I was in there like Kellen Winslow Jr. I'm a soldier, baby. Feel me?
Hey, chill out. Y'all know you see that video. Chill out.
Hey, whatever happened to Kellen Winslow? What happened to him?
He's in jail,
raping old
brother.
ladies and bums.
He's in jail for drugs?
No, for raping a little girl.
What?
Yeah, unfortunate.
No, old female.
No, I could have swore it was a younger female.
Nah, it was a bunch of old senior citizens.
Why would you feel like that?
And homeless people and shit.
Wait. Who did this?
Kellen Winslow,
Winslow
Jr. His dad was a big-time football player. Well, I mean, he was a good football player at the U.
At the U of M. I mean, MU at the U.
Oh, man.
You said you was feeling like Kellen Winslow Jr.
Because he's like, you don't remember that video?
In that clip.
You don't remember that video? Fred, pull up that video. That video is so funny. He was gunning for my leg.
In that clip.
It was
not
him,
his
it was
career.
That's crazy.
I was not in there.
The Madden clip? The Madden clip?
No. He was in the locker room after the Tennessee game, and he like clipped, bro. He literally like tore some guy's ACL like on a chop block. And they're like, "Why'd you do it?" He's like, "They were gunning for my legs. If it was him, if it wasn't him, it was me." He's like, "I'm a fucking soldier."
It's classic. It
was amazing. And he's got fucking veins coming out of his face. He's like, "I'm a soldier, man." He's like, "Don't ever disrespect this you." I mean, the UN fans refer to that video all the time. That's like one of the best videos ever.
14 years in prison.
Damn.
Because ever since he got in that motorcycle accident in Cleveland, he's been fucked. He's been fucked in the head.
Yeah, motorcycle accidents don't make you a rape old ladies, though.
No, I know, but something was already up with him. Making that soldier video, something was already up with him.
Yeah, he was already CG out right here.
Hey, are they going to
this shit old as hell.
It's also a moment to create a little controversy in this game. Kellen Winslow Jr. will throw a terrific block on Tennessee's Corey Campbell and actually gets a couple of volunteers on this play. He sort of stood over Campbell afterwards, who was injured, and after the game, the post-game media session, Winslow was asked if he realized that Campbell had been injured on the play. Yeah, give a hell. It's about this you, man. I don't give a flying, you know what, about a ball. I don't give a damn. You do the same thing to me. It's war. They don't give a freaking, you know what, about you. They will kill you. They're out there to kill you. So, yeah. You write that in the paper. You write that. You make money off that. No, man, I'm pissed. All y'all take this down. I'm pissed, man. We don't care about nobody except it's you. We don't. If I didn't hurt him, he'd hurt me. They're gunning for my leg. I'm gonna come right back at him. Soldier.
That's my first time seeing that clip, dog. That's my first time seeing that clip, dog. I ain't never seen that clip.
That's when the U was like at the prime. Hey. They were really in their bag.
Who else is in there? Oh man, that shit is funny, dog. I ain't never seen that clip, dog.
He had enough of not cussing though. Hey.
He had gosh damn, you know what?
Hey, he got tired of censoring himself. He said, "You know what? Fuck this."
Oh my god!
Write this shit, bitch.
I wish they could have kept it. I want to see the full clip when he walks away. Man. I want to see how the walk off is like. That's what I want to see. Oh,
you been waiting up for that, Fred.
Oh man, what's up,
man? Hey, I'm a tap out. I got a little thing set up at the beach right now, but I'll be back on later with you, Kyle.
Okay, you can't have sex at the
house.
All right,
man.
Please,
all right, sir. Make sure you understand.
Oh my god. I remember the other days. Hey man, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. All right, peace.
It's cold as fuck right now too. I do not want to go to the beach. I was like, just come to my house, but yeah, we'll get there.
Mr. Romantic.
No. You're
not romantic. Oh, you a soldier? My bad. You a soldier.
Hey man, they gunning for me. It's either them or me. It's war, baby.
Oh my god, hilarious. What's up, modern day? What's up, big homie?
What's up, man? I got a few questions for you guys, man.
Okay.
First off, checks and balances.
You came. Okay, I'm sorry. You said first off. I said fuck your bitch and the click you came. West Side when we ride rolling.
Nah, she in the shower, but she not a bitch though. She a lady. But
Oh,
anyway,
no, I'm talking about Tupac.
I'm messing with you, Fred. I'm messing with you.
All right, I'm about to go. You had me scared, man.
Now I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Right,
but first off, support the brother. Checks and balances. Checks and balances. Checks and balances. The brother Frederick Hawthorne standing on something solid. Support something solid. All right. Moving forward, I saw something that you posted. It may have been 2 days ago. I drive 18-wheelers, so I'll be scrolling to try to catch up with you, 78, Black Faith fan, and then CC. Man, CC's a whole nother world. But anyways, I noticed you posted something. I don't remember the day that you got.
Big dog. Make sure you tap into the boxing section, man. The boxing section.
Is
Make
that
sure
you?
You don't forget the boxing section for sure.
All right, I gotta find you, man. I've been seeing you. I like the way you defend yourself and hold your own. I really do. You don't duck or dodge or smoke. You take it and roll with the punches. But right. I didn't know that was your channel though. But back to Fred. No, excuse me. But back to Fred. Fred, how did you approach Top Rank? Because it's crazy because I got on Top Rank Instagram and Devin Haney with the watches and all the chains was gone. Mm-hmm. And then I got on your page and I saw you said you sent an email, a message, or a phone call.
I called them and I called them Saturday. But according to Earl Spence, it's all cap. So it's all cap. It's not real. But
I didn't even know Earl spoke on it.
Yeah,
I didn't know Earl spoke on it.
Nah, he fucking with me. Earl fucking with me. But anyway, so I called them. I got relationships with all those guys at Top Rank, and so I made a call to the guy who I thought was in charge of that, and I didn't have to call Bob, but I reached out to him and I was like, man, if you really want to reach the American and the Black fans, I don't think that this is a great look. I don't think that showing Devin Haney in jewelry and showing Cambosis in his native flags is a good look. So I think the best way to get a hold to get if you're going to use that, I think you should use a flag or something like that. And he was like, oh yeah, I understand, it makes sense. And they probably thought about it for a day and they changed it. I just voiced my opinion. I told him it wasn't a good look. That's all.
You know, the fact that you're able to insert yourself in a civilized fashion as a Black man and get a monumental mountain moved, man, the shit is on another level. It's on another level. My other question is from last month. I know you was waiting for me, but if this ain't the appropriate time, let me know. But I was curious
It's about money. It's about money.
No, it was about commercial real estate.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
How do a group of brothers come together and properly purchase some commercial real estate? I have good credit. I have 4 of my friends who have excellent credit. We all have excellent credit. I just bought my first home last year. So in December, I'll make 2 years. One of my buddies has some assets and the other 2 don't.
Mm-hmm. Create an LLC. So,
I have one.
No. It's owned. It's owned. That entity would be its own LLC. And then you just got to get
like the commercial building?
Yeah. Let that
before we purchase it?
Yeah. And no, when you get the building, you guys should get an LLC. And
but how do we start from scratch? We all go to a separate bank? We all go to the same bank?
No. You go to the same bank and you guys gonna be business partners, and because you guys are all gonna be on the bank. You guys are all going to be on the bank's, how you say it, account. You all are going to be on the bank account, and then it's going to take multiple signatures and all that. But what you do is you have an LLC. You all create an LLC, so it's separate from all your other entities because you're dealing with 4 other variables that you literally can't control. You know, like you don't know what other investments they're doing. you're going to file for bankruptcy. You know, they're going to seize the other assets. So what you do is you put that property in its own LLC. And when you guys come to terms, you guys got to have 5 signatures to sign off. So,
and this is all before the purchase is made.
Yeah, you can, and just dump it in the LLC. You just dump it in, and so, and then the signatures will require you guys to make the moves together. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
so
all get our. I'm sorry, excuse me. We all get our eyes on the property. We all go to the same bank. We all present our credit, etc., our income, all that, our whatever we have to put forward. Then we create an LLC.
Yeah,
and we present it to the bank.
Yeah, and then, but you're gonna have to have like, you guys are gonna have to have roles. Like, somebody's gonna have to be the banker. Someone's gonna be the on-site. The
and you're basically saying that it has to be written up.
Who's the handyman? I would, because the bank is going to ask y'all all these questions anyway, like who's going to man the property,
Who would typically do this, an attorney or us?
No, go to zoom.com. Legal
for
Zoom.
What, a walkthrough, or
no, to get your LLC, go to Legal Zoom.
LegalZoom.com.
It's like $300 or $1,500. I don't know.
Hey, the brother to the right, that's the one that be cooking.
Yeah, that's
what's going on?
That's the one that he sounded like the one. He said it sounded like wannabe, but he said the one that.
Yeah, I'm the one, man.
Nah, the one. Hey, brother, I'll be seeing Fred and the brother in the middle. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't remember your name, my man. But I watch you with Fred a lot. I just don't get. I don't remember your name, but I notice you guys support the brother that be cooking a lot. Yeah. And I'll be in here. I cook a lot myself. My name on Instagram is Chef Tank, and I talk to Fred every once in a while. But I notice y'all promote the brother, huh?
Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, man, dude.
In these streets.
That's what's up.
His daughter can cook her ass off, huh?
How old is your daughter?
Yeah, it's his daughter.
How old is she?
She 20. Don't listen to him, man. That's me cooking, but she 24.
Hey, if she following her father's footsteps, hey, yeah. Fred, let me say one thing before I'm out. Fred, you touched on something last week, man, and man, all I could do was ball my fist and just fist pump you, and my woman over there in the background, and she heard me when Fred got on and said. And I don't remember what was going on. This was probably 2 weeks ago. I worked 2 jobs, about 15, 16 hours a day. So I can't remember exactly. Fred said, look at my beautiful daughter. I called my oldest brother, and he told me your daughter ain't some name. I was surprised he watched you. But I say, Fred said, my daughter, my beautiful, innocent, precious, pure daughter, naturally is submissive, cooperative, inspirational. She wants to help. She wants to benefit the group. She wants to be feminine. She comes and hugs me. I know I'm not verbatim, Fred, but she makes sure I'm happy. Daddy, you need something? Let me help. Man, when I heard that, I went and told my woman, I said, Fred is discussing the natural state of the woman as God created her.
Right.
Created her. Innocent out the womb. No one's infected her. No one's promoted her. No one's diluted her. Nothing. Because I be preaching the same. And I got a podcast coming up probably the next 2 months. I'm waiting for my camera to come in. And I'll be on here pushing some money in, paying my dues. But I salute you. And I want to get more on the bright skin brother, because and I can't. Hopefully you can send me a message or something, man. But you be talking shit, and you be talking. It's almost like you the bad. What's it called? On his shoulder.
Good angel, bad angel.
He the bad conscience of Fred. He the bad. He
is. Woo, thank God someone worse than me.
Fred, listen. Fred gonna talk his shit, but the brother right here gonna be a asshole about it. Fred, I'm sorry, Fred, an asshole, but you gonna be a dick about it. You gonna be a dick about it. Cause look, I saw a show y'all did probably last month. Some dude was getting on you. Hey man, stop playing with me. I'm a grown ass man. Stop playing with me. But look, brother, I'm all about the brothers. I'm all about being pops. He was
shout out to Deacon 305, man.
What is he? What Mike Tyson is?
Muslim.
Well, he's a Muslim, right?
No, he said he's spiritual.
But the bright brother, man, dude, you was pushing keys, and
Yeah,
I was so.
Kyle was trolling. I remember that. Kyle was trolling.
Kyle, thank you. There we go, Kyle. Kyle was on his ass like white on rice. Man, I'm in the bed. My girl like, are you gonna go to sleep? You have to get up at 3 a.m. And I was just like, Fred letting it go on.
Right.
But
he about to be there right now, dog. He about to be there. He like Mr. Haney, dog. You say his name 3 times, he coming.
Right.
Man, and much love to Mr. Haney, man. I hate what's going on, but I love that brother, man. I'm very proud of his stance. But I'm out at you brothers, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I got 3 hours of sleep to get, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Appreciate
it,
you,
bro.
All right, man. Later.
If you graveyard, we up.
Yeah.
Hey, they granted Mr. Haney come in, right?
Who?
Didn't they let Bill Haney come in?
Nah, he was in Vegas this morning.
Today.
Oh, okay. I thought they had granted him
yeah, he'd be on the
Man,
next thing.
ain't got no juice, man.
My bad. I thought I could have sworn they had granted him.
He'll be on the next thing smoking.
Yeah. Damn. I hate that.
Yeah, I mean, we all do. Who don't want? I mean, for real, who don't want their father with their son? Come on, man. What type
can
of
I
nigga,
ask what
type of nigga are you? Well, go ahead.
Why do you think they didn't go through all the measurements to make sure all this happened? Because I was looking on Ben Davison's Instagram as well, and someone like asked him why isn't he going, and he said that he didn't get his visa in time either. So I'm just like, why didn't everybody who was managing them? Like, why wasn't anybody alert on it?
It's definitely a misstep on Mr. Haney's team. He's the manager, so you got to point it at him. It's definitely a mishap on him and securing the visas and everything needed for them to go to Australia. So you got to put it on him and his lawyer, because his lawyer should know that Mr. Haney had some past that 30 years ago. He's on his Malcolm X now, so I mean, he's definitely
no, because we all respect Mr. Haney. I mean, but honestly,
you got to put it on him. You got to put it on him.
He deserves some blame, and in reality, honestly, I think he should. Because I mean, these are life-changing mistakes. Because in reality, not even Ben Davison had a visa ready to go, which he has no criminal record or nothing. So the fact that he couldn't even get in because you guys didn't set that up, it's just how does that even happen?
Right.
It's just did they think that it was just going to Vegas and it was going to be easy? We're just going to Vegas, we're flying to Chicago, we're flying to Miami.
They've been all around the world.
Yeah.
Not every
Fred
country.
Fred told us it's hella hard to get in Australia. He said,
they're not gonna get,
even if you ain't got nothing going on.
Mike Tyson couldn't get in for 20 years.
You said Bob and them. It's not their responsibility to tell them.
Not the promotional company. I would say it'd be on the manager, because the manager knows the fighters, know them. The promoter just promotes the fight.
Because if they had a lawyer run through it, they for sure need to fire the lawyer, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's crazy how Davidson doesn't even get in, and I mean, I don't know how much of a trainer he is with him. I know that they've trained in the past, but it's
he's
crazy
done the last 2 fights.
Yeah, I know he's done that, which is just wow. He doesn't even get in. He's in Europe.
Yeah, and the fact that he couldn't get in proves that they wasn't getting in no matter what. You get what I'm saying?
But you don't think even if he did the paperwork, the moment they were in the negotiation talks, that he wouldn't have got in? Not Bill, but Davidson.
Right. Yeah. They don't want him. They don't want him there. I think.
No, I feel like they don't want him. They don't want him there. I feel like.
Yeah, but you still secure. You still do your part. you still take care of what you need to take care of, you know.
Because in reality, they don't have to let them in at this point if they don't want to, because they did the system late, like, so like they're giving them an opportunity where it doesn't look bad on their end. Like the I guess the mishaps, the irresponsibility, the not being aware of the situation. That's just one thing where I just can't understand how that happens.
So you need a whole visa to go out there?
Yes. So what a visa is, it just attaches to your
passport.
Yeah. That's all it is. So they keep tracks of you.
Right.
Like your basic and you need that's basically the country giving you permission to go in their country. The visa allows you, not every country you need a visa. I'll tell you guys a great story. Dre and I are going to China. This was, oh man, we're at the airport going to China. And we travel for free because my sister at the time worked for a airline, Continental Airlines. And so we travel for free and we're doing what we need to take care of. And we get to the airport and Dre takes care of all the paperwork and shit like that. I don't really touch paperwork much. And we get there and it said, you need a visa to go to China. I look at Dre. I'm like, Dre, we need a visa. What happened? So we end up going to, I forget what country we went, but we're literally at the airport and we got to change our whole reservation.
Oh, wow.
Because you need a visa to get into China.
Damn.
Uh-huh. We went to, not Puerto Rico, but the other one. The one that doesn't have a military. What country doesn't have a military in South America?
No, Puerto Rico is right off the board. That's probably
it's not Puerto Rico.
Like 2 hours from us.
It's damn. It's the only North American country with no military.
Bahamas?
No. It's a Latino country.
Barbados?
No, man. Not the DR.
Trinidad?
No,
yeah, I'm just about Jamaica?
To say. San Jose. What's San Jose? We stayed in San Jose. Where?
You talking about Santo Domingo?
No, we stayed in San Jose. What's the name of that country?
In San Jose.
That's
Costa Rica.
Damn, there we go.
That's just crazy how you just went from like you're about to go to China all the way. You know, we're just going a little bit.
Because we just caught the next flight. We literally just caught the next. We slept at the airport and caught the first flight in the morning to get to wherever we need to go. We literally changed our flight that day. So it worked out.
I would have just went home.
We already had the time off, you know.
I don't need a visa to go to Thailand. Right? My passport's good, right?
To where?
I didn't need a visa to go to Thailand.
I don't think you need one to go to Thailand.
I've been there one time. I've been to Bangkok and PP Island.
Okay.
Had a great time.
Yeah,
you ain't coming back.
Man, like I told you, man, I got partners over there. They love it over there.
Yeah, just don't mess with them lady boys. They got lady boys over there.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm just saying, they look like women. They look like women. Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me get out of here, man. Hey, you know what? The brother that was on here talking about the real estate, you know, Fred, I gave my nephew some real estate game that you gave me, man, and I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? I passed it to my nephew because he was talking about getting a house, and I said, well, you right now you too young. Don't worry about that. I said, if you want to do something, if you want to get some real estate, I said, get. So I got a brother in LA that gave me some game. I'm gonna give you the same game, and I told him about the condo thing. You know what I'm saying? To get a unit, live in one, lease out the other three. You know what I'm saying? Get another unit, lease out all four of those.
Right.
Then lease out the unit that he's living in.
Right.
Then get a house. Now your condo units are paying you for your home.
Right.
I told him to take this time. Don't rush and get a house right now. I said, right now you're too young, man. So, go the other route. That way, when you get ready to get your house, your units are paying for your home.
Right.
And you're living rent free. That's what you want.
Right.
And then you can get a state compound in LA.
Who?
One day. Oh, he's speaking French. I don't know what he said.
In the States, compound. You know what a compound is, nigga?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Me either, man. He drunk. He drunk. You on that cocaine? What H-Buddy say? What H-Buddy say? You on that coke? Appreciate you. See you tomorrow, man. Cooking with the champ tomorrow, dog. All right, appreciate you, big homie. Hey. What do you say? Cooking with the champ, man. Any last words, Kane? Speaking of Kane, Big Daddy Kane, Coke Kane, Kyle Kane. I don't know. What's up, Kane? What you got?
I don't know. I'm just going over inventory right now.
Well, say your last words, man.
I don't got any. I'm just enjoying the convo with you guys.
All right. Well,
just love talking shit with you guys.
All right,
Can I show you one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead. What you got? Kyle want to see. I already know Kyle want to see. What you got?
Let me flip. Hold on.
Turn your phone, man.
No, it's easier to just. We sold all this week. It's a good week, honestly.
Congratulations.
Keep motivating us, bro.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle would be a good IG seller, a good online.
I hate selling on IG.
I mean, not IG, but
I got that merch coming, man. I got my merch coming soon, bro.
Man, you should. Hey, do you do garage sales at all? And sell off? Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Bro, do I like sell the shoes on the garage sales?
No. Like in addition to that, do you sell what's that guy's name?
Appliances.
Gary V. Gary V does it.
Where he goes to garage sales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I haven't honestly done that. I mean, I used to do that when I used to be younger. I would get like video games. I like video games.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know how to flip the games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, usually when you go to those things, usually like you go with the stuff that you know, and then obviously you try and diverge when you see something that they're offering for cheap, and you're just like, it just looks too cheap. It just looks too like the price is too good to pass up on.
Right.
Then you do research. Yeah, but there's so many ways you can make money out here. Fuck working at McDonald's.
Facts.
But you gotta have people working at McDonald's.
They're inspired by you, though.
It ain't gonna be you, though.
No, bro, they inspired by you, bro. I mean, bro, I'm Latino, bro. You're black. So, like, most people in here are black. So, like, bro, most of the people, they look up to the rappers and shit, bro. They got to be looking up to you, bro. You're preaching game, bro.
Well, let's make sure that rappers are just entertainment, man. But there are rappers that crack the mold and don't fall into that trap. Yeah, I definitely didn't want Devin looking like a rapper, man. I was like, man, what the hell is this, motherfucker? It's like a club flyer. My after party. After the fight, it's the after party, and after the party, it's the hotel lobby. And
like, haven't you noticed that every athlete, right when they get paid, they always get a big ass chain?
Yeah, that's nigga shit.
I don't get why.
We the niggas love chains.
But to be honest with you, the Cubans, when they get paid, they love that Cuban link. They love that Cuban link down here in Miami. All the Cubans got that little gold chain.
I got a nigga chain on the way.
I'll be honest, the chain does look hard. I do like the chains. But I feel like I feel like the ones where they have the big ass medallions on them, like big, I'm like, bro, just the regular chain, like the chokers, or like, you don't gotta do too many diamonds or something.
Kyle, you got a choker chain, dog?
No,
not like the choker, but like could be like, I like the short ones. I don't like how they have the big ass diamonds, and then they have like, I don't know if you see like Kodak chains. Like Kodak's got the one, like he's got like 5 freaking things where there's a spinner on this thing. I'm like, what's the point of the spinner, bro?
You ain't gonna like my chain at all, buddy.
I mean, I hope it has the boxing section on it.
No, that's what it is, but it's shiny.
I mean, but at least that's the point, is advertising.
Well, make sure you wear it on the show so I can talk bad about you.
You already know, Fred. You know this already, man. All my diamonds shine because they really diamond.
Hey, I don't know what songs y'all be singing about, man. I don't know, man. I'm so unattached to this shit. Man, I don't listen to no hip hop because I got the kids all day. So it's impossible for me to listen to new hip hop, man. But so I live vicariously through y'all when y'all be singing. So I'm like, what's that? Because I don't listen to the radio no more.
Which you should.
Radio was pointless. They got commercial. Radio was pointless. I listen to fucking Blue Blood and the boxing section and everything else. So.
I mean, bro, Fred, keep motivating, bro, because you
I
set the
appreciate you,
example. You
dog.
set
We
the
ride.
example for me. Even that shit with the car too. That stuff. I know when I'm having a kid, like you put that in my brain. Like, forget putting rap on and stuff, affecting them with some words they don't need to hear, but just put some happy shit on.
Yeah.
Cartoon from.
Yeah. Yeah.
The younger you could keep the older you can keep them from having their mind affected, the better.
I think so too. I'll know when I'm right in 20 years. You know, when
100%. I mean, they see you grinding, and you're like their main example, and like
right.
You get me?
Right.
Like you're giving them the something, you're like giving the blueprint because like they're too young to understand, but like you're showing them like different examples and stuff, and it's all good examples. It's not like, and then they go to school and then they see bad examples and they're like, and then they know the difference from a good example to a bad example.
Right.
You see, you get the game.
Right. All right, get
Have
out
a
of
good
here.
one, brother.
Appreciate you. All right, Deacon want to come in for a sec. What's up, man?
Deacon, you the fake 305. No, I'm joking with you, bro. All love and Dave.
What's up, Deacon?
Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. What's good?
Hey, we popping, man. What's up?
Yeah, I was trying to get in with the other brother, the bald head brother, but I let it marinate for a minute.
I know you say his name. He coming. Hey, this motherfucker keep his 38 on his lap. That motherfucker.
Yeah, I heard him. Yeah, Kyle was all over me. Kyle went over me, bro. Kyle is my other brother as well. Ain't no beef here, bro.
No, it's beef. No.
Beef is when your mama in the street. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be at ICU. Anyway.
Facts.
This is a little chicken. It's a little chicken.
Yeah, man. But I do hope Bill Haney can get over there with his son, brother. But if not, Devin's still gonna do his thing.
Oh, hold on. I got to apologize to you, Mr. Deacon 305.
What's good?
Because the fight has happened. Remember I said the fight ain't gonna happen. He don't get to fight, things like that.
Yeah, that's no. You know, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. I was never gonna come in and try to boast on that.
Wow.
You know, because we all want the best. You know what I mean? You know, it could have went the other way, and then what? You'd have been right about that, and you know, no big issue. I just try to look at the positive side.
I would have rubbed it in.
Yeah, but
definitely.
Yeah, that's your character. You definitely would have did that.
Yeah, you definitely put the extra barbecue sauce on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I'm not going to do that because my whole thing is, man, against all odds, this kid is gone over there, and you know, not looking back. He's looking forward to bringing those titles home.
Right.
And you know, we got to pray for him as well because I heard Antonio Tarver said something as well, and it probably went over people's head, but I caught it. He said to who he was talking. I think he was talking to Zab Judah
about the water.
Said, right, there you go. He told him to be careful. Right. Be careful, you know, being up. That's why we got to pray for that, brother, because you never know. And then you watch Cambosis. He was really trying to poke in the wound, right? Bringing up the fact that Bill is not being there, right? And then trying to call Devin a rat, you know, just corny stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Extra corny. Oh, he extra corny. He
extra weak. Facts.
Extra weak, dog.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? And what I love, Devin Haney is not buying into it. You know what I'm saying? And that let me know just the way Cambosis is acting. This was a strategic move by his country to keep the father out. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. After a certain amount of time, you get all your rights back. You see what I'm saying? And this man has lived the upstanding life, have raised a great son, has nothing on him since then. So why would y'all bring this up and say that he can't come in the country? He's not a threat. He don't have a criminal record that shows that he was a violent man. a rapist, all of these things. And if I'm not mistaken, they say even Mike Tyson was able to come into the country for 2 or 3 days as a convicted rapist. This man don't have charges like that. You get what I'm saying? So all this here stuff was planned to try and throw this brother off. But he is so locked in and so protected by the Spirit of God, they can't break him. He's all good, bruh. I love it. I love it. And to watch him get this win, it's going to be a beautiful thing to see. Against all odds. That's what it should be named. Against all odds, bruh. You're going in there to do this. I don't mean to overtalk, but I just wanted to get in and chime in, bruh. And you know what I mean? And you know, I appreciate the brother that pulled me in tonight, because I'm just sitting back listening and watching. Maybe I needed to speak. So, hey, bruh, it's all good.
Sorry. Yeah.
What's good with you, Frederick?
Nah, everything good, man. I'm like you. We get Stevie Fulton and Devin Haney in one
weekend.
Ain't that beautiful?
That's great. Shit, I'm feeling good about this. Keep it a
yes,
buck.
sir. Yes, sir.
Fuck, I'm really excited about this weekend, and I was like, I'm all in on Devin, man. I'm gonna jump up and down when he gets the decision, or if he gets knocked out, I'll be even more impressed. But
yes,
yeah, man. And I think if you're happy, a father is not with his son, it's corny. Like, facts. I know he didn't do the right things, and maybe he should have got it done in the past, but I don't think you can root and cheer that on, because
that's right.
That's his father, you know.
That's right.
So I think that's corny if a man is saying, "Ha, you can't get in."
Right.
Week.
Exactly. And you know, it's sad to see. It's some. If you look around, you don't have to even search. Sometimes you can just run into videos of folks who look like us, who are celebrating that in some aspect, or you know what I'm saying, like they almost glad of it or something. Mm-hmm. It's sad, but again, you know, that's why I'm just so happy, spiritually happy, because I just know that this is going to do what it's supposed to do. Against all odds, this brother is going over there and going to come back as champion. Mm-hmm. And going to go back over there and do it again. You see what I'm saying? That right there, I think that is a huge thing. I think that should be beyond the record books to have to do it, like, because I don't think if you can, I've searched in my mind. I don't recall any contract of this magnitude where a fighter, a champion, has to go cross seas to challenge and then win the title, come back and go back and defend the title in that same country. I don't think that ever happened before. So I think this is a huge thing. They just set this up to put him so high in the record books once his career is over, having to have to do this and actually be successful in doing it. See, all bad work together for the good of those who love the Lord. So he's a man who loves God. So even though they meant it for his bad, brother, it's going to be all for his good. Yeah, and for all those who love that brother as well.
He going to win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Can't both get past the jab.
Facts. Facts. Just, hey, Larry Holmes tell you, just a jab alone beat a mediocre guy. You don't even have to throw another punch. Just a jab alone to win the fight. So imagine all the other tools this brother has. And see, champions do fight up to their competition, right? And it's also true that they can fight down too. But I think he is so up for this fight. Man, this is going to be a beautiful thing to see. It's going to be beautiful, man. Yes, sir. And shout out to my brother, Flat Out TV, man, who, I mean, he told me a couple weeks ago, he said, bro, this is one of the best lineups for fight week after week after week that I've ever seen. Yeah, they doing their thing, bro. Tank just put on a beautiful performance. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yes, sir. That was beautiful.
Hey, Dick.
Yes, sir.
You got Edgar Berlanga the week after this. Then you got Joe Smith, Better BF the week after that. I mean, it's some shit going on. Then you
It's
got
beautiful, man.
Mark Charlo, his fight.
Yes.
We finally got an all-black card for once.
Shout out to Laura, man. Come back and do some beautiful work in there, man. I love it. Stand in the pocket. I mean, beautiful knockout. I love Laura too, man. That's a soldier in that ring, bro. You know, I just want to see him get his just due, man. Because also when he was winning as champion, he was not getting the respect that he was due, man. He really did not, and still to this day, did not and do not get the respect that I just want to see that brother get his just due and people actually give him his flowers, man. I think he deserves it. What say you guys?
Yeah, I mean, man, what's crazy was Fred was talking about the Canelo sweepstakes, and he lost to Canelo. He didn't get the fucking fanfare after that.
Right.
So, man, if I wish you'd have said that, man, earlier.
What's that?
That Laura fought.
Oh yeah, fact. Yeah,
He ain't big like that. Danny Jacobs didn't get big off of losing to Canelo like that.
Right.
Hell, Demetrius Bivol, he ain't even get that much love and admiration for beating the nigga. We don't talk about him like that.
Right.
After that, we ain't even talking about the nigga no more.
Right. And the flip side of that, for anybody who think that we're just whining, I'm gonna give a recent example of what we're talking about. Tank beat Cruz. Cruz elevated in a loss to Tank. Now, if our guys lose to these guys, there's no elevation. Not just our guys. Anybody who has the same skin tone don't usually get elevated in a loss. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to make it that type of conversation. I'm just saying these are the facts. You know. Hey man, peace and love, man. I don't want to sleep, you guys.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. I holler at y'all again, bro.
All right, all the time, dog.
All right,
peace,
one.
Man. Yep, not one. Hey, 100 days, Brittany Griner.
Fred, can I ask one thing? Fred, can I ask one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
You hear me? No, about the thing about black fighters, not about Canelo. Remember these guys were telling you that today about Ness and whoever from the box saying that if he fights Canelo,
we can't hear you.
This and that, but like, he's like, you can't hear me?
Nah.
Ready, hear me?
Nope. We hear you trying to come in.
Service is that.
Well, listen, man.
See you tomorrow.
In the words of the great philosopher, DB. My brother Kyle in the boxing section is on right now. In the words of the great philosopher, DB, one more time, man. Play the song, Fred.
Hey, I was gonna show y'all this too because he just talked about this just now. Let me find it, man. Camp Lions. He literally just posted this, and I wanted y'all to see this real quick. Y'all talking about Kane? You were talking about music in the car. Look at this shit. This is why I say what I say. Look, listen to this. I gotta pause it a little bit.
Thank you for proving the point even more.
Disgusting. Disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Disgusting. What we doing? What we doing out here? What we doing in these streets, man? I wish Kennedy would come in, man. Man, I pray to God. I pray to God. Peoples Hernandez in the building now.
Peoples
And so is
Hernandez.
KB and Kane and North Pole, Valor, Andrew. Valor is in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming in the building, man. Big Worm. I'll have my board Sunday, so we'll be rocking and rolling. Buy Keys Stacks. I appreciate you. Jay Cooley, what's up, man? Modern Day Alpha, appreciate you beaming in. Gregory X, appreciate you beaming in. KB, I appreciate the super chats as usual, man. Chris Lane, thank you, Kev. Ruben, wait, how you been, Ruben? How you been, dog? How you been? Samuel, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Gregory X again. Carlos, appreciate you, man. I appreciate all y'all coming in the building, man. Yeah, Kyle, tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Damn. Yep. Yeah. Take the kids to school tomorrow. Go to work. Yeah. It's my personal statement. Running game like I'm A6. And make sure you guys go subscribe to King Corleone too. Go subscribe to King Corleone. You got to put it in the chat. Yeah. Let me put that in the chat.
Make sure y'all watch that interview with Fred on the Boxing Voice.
It was good though. You think it was good? It's in my.
You had some good points, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you, dog. Feel free to.
Like you say, dog. Dev had all the power, bro.
Yeah, he had the power. He had the power.
They wasn't going. They didn't want nobody else.
Mm-hmm. They couldn't. Not to sell the fight, you know. But
listen, hey, listen, man. I'm gonna say this real quick before we go. Brittany Griner had Trump in the office, Russia would have let her free.
And that's true. That's true. I'll make a video about that tomorrow.
Hey.
Thank you for the video. Thank you for the video.
Yeah, edit that and then post that, John. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just say it. I don't think I'm gonna edit it, but I'll give you credit though. Kyle from the boxing section. You know what I mean? Great point. Oh, been done in a heartbeat. I love y'all, man. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. The countdown is on.
Head over to the boxing section.
Head over to the boxing section. Fred ain't gonna be homeless no more. I ain't gonna be homeless no more. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Meshach, and the bendy goat. Hallelujah. Fred won't be homeless. Appreciate y'all, man. See you tomorrow. I just pissed a Christian off for real. I already